T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, lovely people. It is Friday night, which means it is Kop-ish Friday. Friday nights are Kop-ish nights. As always, guys, when we get behind the mic, make sure that you when we get behind the mic, make sure you smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. I'm free. I'm out of pen. You want to watch the show yesterday? I'm good now, back with the family, eating good again. Not in a routine. I can go out when I want and all that stuff. And everyone who watched that show yesterday, big up to everyone. Big up to everyone who's in the chat as well. So make sure you guys remain friendly and respectful to one another. Yeah. England 0, USA 0. I'm sure you guys know what the score was. I mean, Southgate doing Southgate things.
Innit?
Can you do? What can you do, eh?
What can you do?
Drift, how are you doing, bro?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right, bro. I see we almost did a snap. I think there's only 12 months between both kits.
I'm not gonna lie, I
that,
do really like your kit still. And Glasgow Red Chats, aka John. I know you see it, bro. I know you see it. just call this Cows Night tonight, because I know this is your favorite kit as well. So it is what it is. Champagne gold, they call this one.
It is what
Champagne
it is.
gold. Drift. I want to start with a little theory, and I can't even take credit for this. I've got a shout out to Lakers, who's in the chat as well.
Do you know? But just before we forget, sorry to cut you.
Okay.
Like Eastwood is the sponsor for today's show as well, guys. You know, man like Eastwood, big up your damn self,
the Origi
bro.
security hashtag, the Nunes security as well. Big up.
Yeah. Big up, man like Eastwood. Today's sponsor, as you can see, all over the shop. Big up yourself, Eastwood. Yeah, sorry, Bob. Go on.
Yes, I got a shout out to Lakers. He threw a theory at me that we hadn't discussed or thought about, or at least I haven't thought about. I don't know if you had or not. Could people be leaving Liverpool Football Club, such as your Ian Graham, such as your Julian Ward, such as your Michael Edwards, because they are part of FSG's team? Now, FSG brought these guys in. They're effectively FSG guys. Could it be a case of they know FSG are leaving, so they're saying, well, with all due respect, we've liked our time with Liverpool, but we're going to move on with FSG to the next venture? And I'll be honest, with this whole AC Milan stuff as well, it wouldn't be beyond the realms of possibility. Like, going to AC Milan is a sleeping giant. Now, granted, in the Serie A, they're doing really well, but in Europe, they're still kind of fumbling, right? Could it be a case that they're trying to now do this and they're thinking, right, let's take these guys now and then we go and build up AC Milan and we do what we did with Liverpool?
They could be. Never thought about it like that. I mean, that would be monumentous, right? To take AC Milan back to being European powerhouses again. Historically, AC Milan are the second biggest team in Europe, right?
Yeah, I don't want that to happen because that would be at our expense.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, definitely. Definitely, it's something I haven't thought about actually. what's mad is I was listening to Neil Jones, big up Neil Jones, and he was basically explaining how a lot of us forget that Ward may have only been in the job for a year that he's in now, but he's been at Liverpool for a decade.
That's what. Remember, I said this to you.
Yeah, and maybe it ain't got nothing to do with anything, but he just wants to change. Like it could actually, like maybe we all panicked a little bit. Maybe, I mean, granted, you didn't really panic, but maybe everyone else got a little bit upset and worried and overthought. And you're just looking at like he's a 42-year-old man who spent a quarter of his life at Liverpool, and maybe he just wants to change. Like maybe he just wants to change. Like, and then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? It could be that. We'll never know. This is what I hate about speculation when nobody gives us correct information. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I would have said that, Drift, if it didn't happen so soon. Like for me, going in, if he had left in the summer with Edwards, I'd have been like, I get it. But the fact that he's had the role for 12 months, not even 12 months, because he started.
Things can happen, though, innit? You know, like maybe he got a little bit annoyed. He's had a hard year.
I think
things could have happened. You know what I'm saying? And then, but it could even be non-Liverpool related. Like something could have happened even in his personal life. He's got 2 young children. Maybe he's like, I want to live in another city now. Or anything could have happened and could have. Do you get what I mean? Like,
you know what? That's a good point. Because shout out to Dr. Zaf Iqbal, who used to work at LFC. A lot of people speculated at him leaving. He literally just left because he wanted to be close to his family. Like we've actually had that conversation with him. He just wanted to leave because he wanted to be close to his family who live in South London. So
yeah, because he went to Crystal Palace.
Right. Yeah, Zaf was a brilliant doctor, by the way. Brilliant doctor.
Yeah. It was a real shame when we lost him.
Yeah, but he just wanted to be closer to his family. Like no hard feelings or anything. He just wanted to be close to his family. So you're right. Sometimes maybe we do think too much into these things.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just one of them things, isn't it? You know what I mean? And again, we always take the human part out, which is easy to do because football's just this thing on TV that we don't read. But like we forget people literally, like look at Fernand Torres for an example, bro. He had no issue with Man City whatsoever. He loved the manager, he loved the team, but he just said he had to be honest. I'm homesick. He had to be, and Guardiola said, look, bro, if a Spanish club will come in for you, we'll let you go then. He had no animosity. It wasn't going badly. Guardiola liked him. He just got homesick, bro. And he just wanted to go home. He was a young Spanish guy who came to the English league. He tried a thing and he realized he kind of wished he'd stayed in Spain. Barcelona came in, he went back. No City fan will say they don't like him. He won't say nothing bad about them. There was no issue. He just didn't want to live in England, bro. It can happen. It can happen. I think we always forget that. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I was saying to people at the beginning how people were downplaying the Núñez settling in thing, I thought, because not everybody's just going to come in and settle straight away and just get on with it. And if you don't speak English, I think it's very easy in comparison if you're a Van Dijk or somebody where you've grown up, your English is spectacular and you're not even going to have any issues. It's just about maybe climate or little things like that. But when you don't speak the language and you come over, that's a big deal. Because I put myself in the shoes of other people and think, if I went to Spain, I know I'd struggle because I'm not going to learn Spanish. I've tried and my brain just don't take on language. If I moved to Italy, I just wouldn't be able to.
Is there more leads in Spain?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I mean, Italy, anywhere else, like my brain can't take languages on. I'm a very smart person, but I've tried. And one thing my brain just can't get around is language. I think I'm too South London ghetto. I don't know, bruv. I can't get my head around language.
No,
and I know I'd struggle. I know I'd struggle if I went to another country. So
we say that though, Drift. The reason why we'd struggle is because we're not around people who speak the language regularly. So it almost like I've spoken to people I've worked with in the past who have come from different countries and had to learn the language quickly. It's a lot easier when people are speaking to you in that language because you start to pick up nuances and how things are pronounced.
Yeah, so I get that.
I think it's harder to learn a language without living in a country or living around people who speak that language.
Yeah. I'd be walking around with Rosetta Stone on my phone now, bro. Every time someone talked to me, I'd need to know what the translation was.
Yeah. It's not. I remember you start picking up phrases and that. You genuinely would. Even when I've been on holiday, even if I'm not, I mean, the longest holiday I've probably been on in my life is 3 weeks. That was Jamaica. Obviously, Pat was, in it. But like to a country that I don't speak the language, like 2 weeks.
But don't get it twisted. When the patois hits
Oh
hard,
no, when it's heavy, it's hard.
yeah,
work.
but even then, like if
Yeah,
you're
it's
in the
hard
country and that, like, I still won't probably understand half of what they're saying
Yeah.
anyway.
I'll have,
You
to,
know,
I'll have to lean in and ask them to repeat it.
Yeah. Just working it out. Like, all right, I caught the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
No, but certain countries you'll go to, like I think the last country me and the missus went to where it wasn't English speaking might have been Italy, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Was it? I think it was Italy, and we started to pick up some of the words and stuff like. And we were only there for about 3-4 days.
All right.
It gets there. But yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm quietly optimistic about what's going on with Liverpool.
Did you see what came out today, bro?
Who's that? Christopher Freund.
No, Pierce. Who Pierce never says anything unless he's really like of the understanding that there's truth in it. Yeah, apparently Pierce said in 2023 the club will 100% change hands, apparently. But that could be the beginning or the end. So we could be a whole year away from it happening, or we could be a few months away from it happening
soon.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Like, knowing our luck, it will be the end, and then we'll have 2 transfer windows where they won't invest because they're letting the club go, and then we'll end up being messed up from it and all that.
Too many things are happening, Drift. Too many things are happening. There ain't no smoke without fire. Too many things are happening. We ain't waiting a year, bro. I'm telling you, I'd be so shocked to sit here with you guys if things weren't wrapped up by the end of December.
Oh, that's close, Cal.
It's close because you think things haven't started. Brother, things are in motion. It's in motion.
What are you saying? All I want for Christmas is pa-la-la-la.
We might have to do a little dub tape for that. But no, I just look. All right, prime example, transfers. Liverpool and transfers. We hear about it one day, next day it's wrapped up, and everyone's like, oh, look how quickly we moved. No, we didn't. We just worked behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Just worked behind the scenes and got it done. Same thing's happening, man. Telling you, the workings are working.
I'm not gonna be Debbie Downer today, bro. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna let you, bro. So it's up to you. Right. Well, people, we are gonna open up the lines to you guys. As always, for everyone who comes in, you got 3 minutes to say what you want to say. We are gonna keep it moving today because we want to try and get as many people on, and we want to be off in a couple of hours as well because we still got to do the recap for the World Cup World Cup games today. Also, guys, for anyone listening or in the comments, please do not be disrespectful to anyone who's calling in. Remember, our job is to be on here, so we're used to the criticism. We take it with a pinch of salt. Sometimes we don't take it with a pinch of salt. But for anyone who's calling in and actually joining the show, they are doing it to support us and to give you guys content. So please be respectful to those people. Okay.
Cal, before we get the first one in, a little bit of housekeeping. Obviously, as everyone knows, we are in collaboration with Penguin Publishing for our captain's autobiography. We move, and we got a little announcement for you guys a bit later on as well. But here we go.
Hi, I'm Jordan Henderson, and my autobiography is out now. I try to be as honest as I possibly can, really. I try to be open and honest with how I was feeling in certain times and certain moments through my career, right from the beginning, throughout, really. And I think it might shock a few people at certain moments, so it was nice to go back and look at certain times and go through the ups and downs that I've had and reflect a little bit. So it was a good process of doing that, and I realised that my journey so far has been like a roller coaster, really. So I've enjoyed every minute of it, and hopefully I can still got a lot more chapters left in the future. If anyone can take inspiration from reading the book, I think that's a big positive, and that's the reason for doing it, really. The book is out now in hardback and audiobook.
My Captain Dessa,
The link to go and get his book, guys, is in the description. Make sure you go and hit that link and support our captain, man. I've read the first chapter, and I'm very intrigued. And it's good, man. He has a very, very interesting life that I don't think a lot of people realize. And you know, it's good, man. It's really good. I'm not just saying that, but you know, it's my captain, so I got to big him up. But yeah, make sure you hit that link and actually go and support the captain, man.
Also, one last thing. I don't believe I've even got to say this, but I will say it. Don't come on stream naked, people. Put on your clothes. Don't come on the stream naked. Wear clothes. We ain't gonna, this ain't that sort of channel, and we ain't going to indulge in that sort of stuff. So please put on your clothes, keep your clothes on, and when you're off camera, you do whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah. People watch this back. Some kids watch this back, so we don't want to see anything skin related, so keep it to yourself.
And I you know what? I know people don't care if they got a thingy, but if people ruin it, nobody will be allowed on without their face showing from now on as well. Do you know what I mean? And that'll ruin it for a lot of people who like to call in and haven't got their face on display. So just make sure there's no stupidness or go on, yeah.
Indeed. Right, let's get the first person on. The young man himself, the prodigy. American
What's up,
Kop.
Cal? What's up, Jimmy?
What's going on, bro?
USA. USA.
Yeah, you must be happy. You must be happy, man.
But we could have got the win, bro. But, you know, I'm happy. You guys don't know how much this means to America, bro. To play England in the World Cup. This is my first time seeing my country play. This means so much, man.
Yeah, that's big, man. That's big.
You know, with
all you got to do is
America,
beat Iran now when you're through, right?
Yep. But it's
I mean, all I say, Iran, yeah. A lot of people downplayed Iran after the first game. I said Iran was a decent team, man. I told everyone not to sleep on Iran. So USA got to be up for that game, man.
Yeah, we got to be the same way we're against Wales in England, but
let's say they roughed up Wales a little bit, innit?
Yeah. But yeah,
what you got for us today, bro?
I'm just so proud, you know, with everything that goes on in America. It's so hard for the young people to get the exposure in football that they have. You know, like here, how it goes here, usually it's the high school season, and then the club after the high school season ends is club. And for a lot of people, since it's like an arm and a leg to go and pay, it's $1,000 to go and play for a travel team, $170 a month to go play for a club team. It's ridiculous. It's an arm and a leg. So to see Americans breaking through that and going to the World Cup through all those struggles that we have within our infrastructure, the way that we build up our young players, it's good to see us doing good out there for England. So yeah, I just wanted to say that first.
Big up, man.
Huge big up to England. Huge game. And yeah, and then also I want to have an interesting question for you guys. How did Kopish come together? Okay. Like, were you guys like childhood friends? Did you guys just meet each other? Like, how did this start? Going up. How did y'all get started? And I have a Liverpool question.
Cool.
What do you guys think about that midfielder in the Brazilian league, João Gomes? I heard some links about him. Seems like an interesting player. He said he also it's a dream for him to go and come and play for Liverpool. And yeah, those were my two questions.
Cool. I think that was the guy Chris was telling us about, wasn't it?
Yeah, Chris Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
yeah. See Chris in the back. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Chris told us about that guy a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. I've heard we've been linked with him. I don't know too much about him, but you know, maybe we'll answer that one when Chris jumps in, bro, because Chris will be able to help us explain something about him. But we'll definitely chop up the other ones, bro.
Bro,
big up yourself, man.
Big up yourself, bro. Share your channel with the people, bro. Where can they find
American Kop? We did a watch along today for the USA versus England game.
Nice. Big.
Big up American Kop. Maybe one day I can have more people on the American Kop. That's my goal. to spread soccer in America, football, you know how we call it in America, but to spread the game of football everywhere and to allow everybody to have opportunity to share their opinions. So if you want to be a part of the channel, like I said, I'm always open. My email's in the comment section. Always hit me up. It's the American Kop. That's all I got for y'all today, boys.
Bless you, brother.
Big up, man. Big up, brother. Keep going as well, man. Keep going, man. Big up yourself, bro. Love to see it, man.
Yeah.
Love to see it. That's the new generation right there. Yeah. That's the next generation.
There's a
right
smile
there.
on my face when I see young kids just thriving for excellence, man. Love it. Absolutely love it. First question: how did Kopish come together? Matt and Drift rushed me and said, "You either joining." I'm joking.
I think once or twice we've explained, but obviously maybe American Kop just missed it.
Yeah. So you and Matt, along with Gaz and Dev, created the Football Banter Show, and that was going really well. And then you guys decided to rebrand. I know Gaz and Dev had to do their own thing, and then decided to rebrand. I knew you both separately first, and then knew you both jointly. But again, the way we met was kind of weird. So me and Matt go to the same barbers, so me and Matt would always talk about football. And then he told me about Football Banter Show. I started watching. So the first time I watched Football Banter Show was when Drift had the rant about Carrius. And I was like, raw, my man.
That was edited, you know.
I know. Matt told me.
My brethren was like, nah, Drift, you got to cut some bits out of that, bro. You got to cut some. You know, when your brethren's got your back, I was like, no. Respect. It's like, bro, you got to cut some bits out of that, bro. You went in too hard. Like, you could tell you was emotional, bro. You should have gave it half an hour before you did that video. I was like,
and then the first time me and Drifty met was literally by coincidence. It was after that game, the Real Madrid Liverpool game in 17-18. We went to film with Cheeky Sport with Big J and Akeem and them lot. Big shout out to them, man. And like just spoke. Drift dropped me home. Pause. Let me read. We were chatting. Drift asked how far my journey was. Dropped me home like a true gent. Which helped me out. Now
I don't even think what you said at first. Anybody would even.
I still have to caveat. You know what the internet's like, bro.
And and do you know what's mad as well, bro? That journey home, obviously, because it was all the way from North London to South London. That was when we both realized how much we liked UFC as well. Yes. So it was almost like we already knew that one another were cool peoples at the studio anyway, and it was you and me getting rushed all day because them lot was trying to laugh at us for the Real Madrid thing. But then, when we realized the UFC thing was there as well, and then what's mad is, and I'm not obviously, I think it's obvious I'm not just saying this because you're here because of this, but when you meet certain people sometimes in life, it's really weird how you can be friends with them for a short amount of time, but you feel like you've known them for a long amount of time because you just gel with that person so quickly and you have so many things in common, even little silly things like loving cakes and snacks and even little silly things that's just like when you know you've got so much in common and you can tell people are good peoples. Yeah, it's very easy to be cool with somebody and then, you know, become closer with that person. So even though me and Cal have known each other about 4 years now or something like that, it feels like it's been 15, 20 years or whatever. Like it's a lot easier and seamless. And bringing Cal on board was one of the best things we ever did. Like, you know what I mean? I said to Matt, look, I want to bring Cal on and bring him in. Are you cool? He's like, yeah, why wouldn't I be cool? Can we do it? And it was just like, let's just brand this into a Liverpool thing and let's just kill this game, man. And then the rest is history, really. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So
no, it's very, very humbled that you guys would want to bring me on. So yeah, appreciate that. As I said, I owe a lot of this to you guys. So much appreciated, man. Much appreciated.
No. You're the shit, bro. I remember I said at the time the Mbappe of YouTube, brother, and it is what it is, bro.
I would never go that far, bro.
People will see at the end, bro. I spot talent, bro. I spot talent. So
I appreciate that. Yeah, been a long journey though. I remember doing those first few videos, bro. I can be honest about it now. back when me and the missus were living at the flat, those first few videos, I used to film in my bathroom because it was the only bare wall I had. I had to start my camcorder and all that in the bathroom and have my little mic on top of it. So we've come a long way, man. We've come a long way. Man. God willing, it continues and gets even better. Second question was João Gomez. Again, I can't sit here and say I've watched the whole game of his. What I've seen highlights-wise, obviously Chris put us onto him. What I've seen highlights-wise, and I know YouTube isn't the barometer, but he looks very bloody good. But I will say this as well, and Drift, you probably agree with me. Even though YouTube isn't the be-all and end-all, you can watch a YouTube video and you can spot whether a player's got it or not. I don't know if you agree, but I personally feel you can. I'm not saying they're going to be the truth, but you can spot whether a player's got something.
You can be fooled. There's a couple chameleons like Theo Walcott. Do you remember them clips that said Theo Walcott, the new Henry, back in the day?
I disagree. I think Theo Walcott's career was mismanaged.
Oh, do you think he was actually a better player than he looks? Yeah.
Yeah, he was mismanaged.
I don't know, bro. He didn't have any ball control. That's our Mazza still.
I think that's mismanagement.
You think so? From one of the greatest managers of young talent, Wenger, you think it was mismanagement?
It wasn't the Wenger. That wasn't the real Wenger. That was shooting Walcott at the end, was it?
Yeah, I guess so. I think, yeah. But no, you're right. You're right. I mean, Nunes, for example, Matthias Nunes. 85% of what I know of Matthias Nunes was YouTube based. I watched 1 or 2 games, saw the rest on YouTube, and look, he is as good as we thought he was. So you're right. You can watch a player on YouTube and kind of see if he's got that. Like you can.
Nunes still hurts, you know, bro. Matthias Nunes feels like Fekir.
And you know what's mad, bro? He does. It could flip the other way because there are world-class ballers in the world, like Harry Kane, for example, who I reckon if you watch YouTube, you wouldn't even quite realize how good he is.
Nah, you would. Do
you think so?
Summer, I'll hold my hands up. In the summer, I'll watch some YouTube before we got Nunes in it. Like,
you nearly jumped. You nearly jumped on the Kane boat, yeah. Okay.
Brother, his highlights are cold, bro.
Okay, I've never watched any, but
his highlights are cold.
But I'm sure there are probably players that are brilliant plays, but maybe the highlight reel wouldn't make them look that good. Do you know what I mean? But then when you actually watch them in real life, you realize. So it can work both ways, I guess.
Yeah, completely agree. Big up American Cop, though. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to his channel and support him. Especially
Fakir's worse. Cal, Fakir is worse.
Fakir's
Fakir is worse.
Shout out to my boy Chris. Bro, I was speaking to him yesterday. Was it yesterday? What are we today? Friday. Maybe it may have been Wednesday. And even then I was saying to him, I was like, bro, Fakir. And he's like, when are you going to let this Fakir go? I'm not, bro. Like,
Cal's like, that's the one that got away, man.
He's still doing bits at Betis, bro. Still doing bits at Betis.
No injuries as well, which was what the excuse was we didn't buy him, right?
Brother, he's had less injuries than Naby and all these men combined.
Yeah. It's real, bro. It's actually real.
Thiago and Fakir in our midfield. Imagine that.
And I swear he's only like 28 or something as well, right? He's not even old.
He's not, man.
Yeah, it's a shame, man. Fakir's going down the road of like Kevin Prince Boateng and players like that, where the talent was unmatched, but for some reason their career didn't quite add up to what it was supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? It's a shame, man. But
definitely. Right, let's get our next caller on.
Man said Kate is a YouTube monster.
Man, like, yes. How you doing, sir?
Yes, little man. What's going on?
You want to ask the question? What's your favorite player?
Favorite player?
Cool.
Current favorite player, little man?
It's up to you. Say yes or no.
Yes.
And is that from Liverpool or from anyone?
You pick.
Liverpool.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
I've got a question for you though.
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
Do you believe in living life like water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like water.
Wait, what was the last thing you were going to say?
Okay.
Remember what you were going to say?
B. Water.
There you go.
There you go. I could tell that he was shy. Big up, little man. It takes
that
a
is
lot.
A mini you, bro. It must be.
The likeness is uncanny. Still,
I'm still waiting for that day to come.
Oh, but what was good with y'all, man?
Yeah.
Now we can talk like adults now and stuff. You know? Yeah, but how y'all been? How y'all celebrate Thanksgiving? How y'all?
We don't.
No, we
celebrate
don't do
over
that
there.
in England. You know, we don't
Oh,
do the
word?
yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
eating nothing like
I
that?
think that is only an American tradition, is it
Oh,
not? Does
shit.
anybody else do Thanksgiving? I don't think so.
I don't know, man. But I ate though, so that's good.
I see you got your Bridget's
see the
Ray and
drinks in the
nephew
back.
with
Oh
you.
man, I woke up in the floor, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I'm trying. Hold on, I'm trying to look and see where it's below
Oh,
the label. It's below the label.
I got the
I know
crown.
that. I've never even had that one.
I got the apple flavor one.
Oh, okay.
I got Captain Morgan. Well, it's about to be finished though.
Yeah. There you go. The
I
spice
got
rum.
I got the Jack. It's about to be finished.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Jack still, and that's the honey one,
And
right?
I got this bad boy that kind of this is the reason why I slept in the floor and shit.
Yeah. I was good.
Nah, but y'all been good and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I got a bone to pick with Matt, man. I hit him up on Twitter for a question. He's like, I'm gonna hit you up later tonight or tomorrow. Never heard from him and shit. He's probably busy eating chicken nuggets or some shit like that. An asshole.
We'll make sure we tell him to get in contact with you.
Yeah. Nah, but I had my back's been hurting and shit because me and my missus went at it and stuff. Like she sent me to the house. Yeah, man, it's been rough and shit. And I'm
oh my god!
I was in trouble and shit for weeks.
Was it one of them kids around the house scenarios? Yeah, was it one
my
of
son
them
comes
ones?
down like, "Yo, it's okay, be water." I'm like, "Man, fuck you, man." My back hurting and shit. But let me tell you the reason why. So my crazy ass. So I think a couple of weeks ago, me and Drift were talking about like betting and shit. Like he's kind of like explained to me like the whole betting concept or whatever. So my crazy ass, I bet $500 on 2 different games, and I'm gonna tell you the 2 different games I bet the money on.
Oh shit!
I bet for Saudi Arabia to beat Argentina.
Oh shit!
And Japan to beat Germany.
Oh my days!
What, in an accumulator? Or
in a parlay and shit.
Oh shit! That was a celebration beat.
Right. So my wife checked the account and shit, she was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like,
yes.
And then yesterday I saw I cashed out and stuff, and I showed them like, "Hey, take a look at this and shit." Man, the way she looked at me, man, she looked like she wanted some good. She gave me the guap 3000 and shit. Yeah. Now I'm sleeping in bed though. That's good. And shit, you know what I mean? It's good that my son left and shit. You know what I mean? We can't talk like that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Nah, but I wanted to ask you a question. Not Liverpool related, because I don't really feel like talking about Liverpool. I feel like everyone else is gonna come on to talk about it. But like, do you believe, like, internationally, right? Do you believe what's for a team, right? What's better to have, world-class talent or world-class management? I believe world-class management. Okay. And I say that because I'm not saying he's a world-class manager or anything like that. But what Saudi Arabia did to Argentina was special, man. And what you hear about his have you seen the halftime team talk he had with his team, like that to me is like, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be disrespectful, but like average players like Saudi Arabia able to like beat the odds and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's beautiful, man. What Japan did, man, that to me is beautiful. I'm cheering for Japan all the way, bro. Because it's funny because I don't know if you've seen the memes or whatever, but they use a lot of anime references and stuff like that for like Japan and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys watched. I don't know if you're into anime, but there's an anime called Attack on Titan. And
I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of it.
And there's a character there, Commander Irwin, and he makes a speech. Like it's very like iconic and stuff. And they use that as like they put the Japan's manager's face as his face and stuff, and it was just kind of funny or whatever. But
Mm.
but yeah, let me get out of here. I already took up the time and stuff like that.
Bless
so,
you as always, man.
man,
Yeah, and I big up to little man as well. Still.
Oh
Big
yeah,
up to Little Man.
let's give you so you can tell little man my current favorite Liverpool
he's
player.
already upstairs, man. You
Okay,
can do it after, bro. You know what I mean? He was mad shy and shit.
Yeah, no, but you know, a lot of people underestimate when the camera's on you. You can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, because he was right next to me waiting. He was mad hype, and then it came on action. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, nah, he's a spitting image of you, though. Bloody hell.
Nah, he looks up more like his mother, but you know, it is what it is, though.
Nah, he doesn't. But not to me, bro. He looked exactly like you, bro.
Bro, it's like what people say about me and Stevie, though. But when you put him next to my missus, you see he looks like my missus.
Yeah. But
yeah, I'm due to come over to the States anyway and speak to Maury anyway, bro. So you can hook up some accommodation. Let me know.
Hey man, be careful, man. I don't want you sleeping on the couch and shit, bro.
Yeah, it's all right, bro. I'm used to it.
Bro. Can you ship liquor overseas?
I've never tried.
I think it depends what it is. I got
like 3 bottles of Hennessy Black and shit. You want it?
Oh shit, son. Bro, I don't know if you're allowed to ship it.
Well,
but if
find
you
out
are,
for me. I'll come on next week and stuff like that. Just find out for me.
Yeah, if you are, bro, because we can't really get it over here. So yeah, if anyone knows Hennessy Black, that is the shit. So yeah, I'll find out, bro. Appreciate that, bro.
That jersey looking kind of tasty and stuff, but I like my purple one though. Just letting you know and shit.
Oh, have you never tried the Henny Black, no?
No, I'm talking to Cal. Like his jersey look kind of nice and stuff, but I like the color scheme in mine and shit. So.
I appreciate it. Obviously, if you get any apple juice over there, then feel free to send that over as well.
Yeah, man. I got you, bro. I'll send you a whole apple tree and shit. In the yard and shit. You know what I mean? You like the green apples or you like the red apples? Or you like the I'll send you all 3 colors and shit. You'll have it by tomorrow, but my sources get it for you. And shit. You might have some illegal shit inside, but don't forget about don't worry about that stuff. Don't take it out. Right, let me get out.
Big up, bro. Big up as always, bro. Big up yourself, bro. Big up.
Man, like Kilo.
It's a tough question, though, you know, bro. I don't actually know.
Same. This is probably the first time in my life, I'd say, where I struggle to say who my favorite player is.
What, currently?
Yeah. Like, there's like...
It's still Mane for me.
Yeah, but he's not currently... He's not currently...
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. He said Liverpool, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, is he your favorite player in world football, yeah?
Currently, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mane's been my favorite player in world football since he joined Liverpool. Since he joined Liverpool. Yeah, 100%. I loved him before, but then when he came to Liverpool, it was just the cherry on top. At Liverpool, I got a few still. It's a sad day though, bro. 2 out of my Genie and Mane were my favorites, and they both left. I'm afraid to even say my favorites are because I feel like they go whenever they're my favorite players. I'm actually gonna refrain from it, and I'm gonna let little man know in outside of this, because everybody's gonna say, "Oh, that's why Drift always gives man this rating and and that's why." So I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Funny, I'm gonna say it straight. Do you know? Everyone kind of knows. For me, it's Bobby, innit? But he's pushed very close by Matip, Alisson, and Salah.
Fair dues. Oh yeah, I love Ali, man. I love that guy. Even when I saw him rocking the moustache the other day, I was like, man even looks good with a moustache. Do you know how hard it is to pull off a moustache, bro?
Bro, you know how hard it is to grow a moustache, but anyway.
Bro, I'll let the people know. I've shaved before and just left the moustache and looked in the mirror and just thought, you look like an idiot, bro. Get rid of that immediately. Like, it is definitely difficult to grow to rock a moustache. So big up Ali each and every time. You lot can keep guessing all you want, man. I ain't letting anyone know. 12th man.
I think I know who it is, I won't say.
12th man, scroll up, bro. Scroll up. You should be able to find it. I'm not going to say because obviously we might not have time for thingy. But yeah, scroll up, bro. Scroll up. You should be able to find it. We've got to get ghosting. Yeah, look. No, the wickedest thing about I've got quite a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I do. I've got quite a lot. I just put them all in. You know, like when I give man of the match to everybody, or I give man of the match to like 2-3 people, there's like couple man that they get like, you know what I mean?
I know who it is, but I'm not going to say. I have respect for it, but I know who it is. Or I think I do anyway, but I'm almost certain.
You're probably close. It's probably you're probably going to name one of 3 who I could probably on any given day say who it is. So you're probably right anyway, yeah.
All right, let's get the next caller in. Pete, welcome to the show, brother.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
We hear you, bro. How you doing, man?
Bro?
Yeah, not bad. I mean, almost fell asleep watching that England game.
You're not the only one.
It was a bit boring, isn't it?
My little one fell asleep.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I saw Trippier defending. He's awful, isn't he? Like, there's nothing to his game. Like, okay, I'll give him, like, generally...
I wouldn't go that far, bro. I wouldn't go that far.
Trippier, let him finish. Let him finish.
Comparing to
the
the other English right backs. Like, I don't have a problem playing Trippier, but now he's played 2 poor games, or 1 average game and 1 poor game for England. So if it's Walker, I really don't mind over Trent, because Trent has been in poor form. So I don't really mind that. But what I was going to ask is, would you prefer in the summer to sign Mount and De Jong, or Zaha and Jude Bellingham? Because for me, I think people underestimate De Jong way too much. I think he's just as good as Jude Bellingham. It's only because he's a bit older that I prefer Jude, because he's younger. And I don't see what the hype of Zaha is. Like, I think he's average. There's nothing special about him. And then my other question is, do you have any superstitions before playing a match? So mine is like, anytime I enter the casino, you know, I think it's the team song or something for a WWE wrestler, of Here Comes the Money. Every time before I walk in, I have to play that song outside. And there have been a couple times where people are walking on the street and they just see me listening to that song, or like the theme song, and everyone's just laughing at me, but it all is well.
Not even in the headphones, you know, just on the loudspeaker. That's Here comes the money.
Because whoever has to listen to it as well. Like, it's the rule. But yeah, so those are my questions.
Bless you, brother. We're gonna shut now.
Big up as always, Pete, man.
Yeah, big up, Pete, bro. You're a legend.
See you guys.
Big up yourself, bro.
Nice one, bro. So we need to. We didn't finish answering Chris's second question. World-class talent or world-class manager?
I don't know.
I'm going with manager. I think there's so much evidence out there, bro, to show how many times we've seen world-class teams not win stuff or win as much, but we've seen not world-class teams with world-class managers win stuff they shouldn't even be winning. Liverpool's a prime example of it with Klopp.
No, but here's what I was going to say, though, bro. Even though you're 100% right, world-class... Okay, it's going to sound weird because the world-class manager turned them into world-class players. But I guess you can't be a world-class player if you don't have the talent, though. I don't know. If you've got 11 world-class players...
I disagree. And this is why I disagree.
Well, you think you can be a world-class player without world-class talent?
I've got one name, bro, who I think kind of missed that. Frank Lampard. Lampard, for me, was undoubtedly world-class.
I don't think
he didn't have an outstanding talent until he started developing, which became his goal-scoring acumen because of his IQ. Lampard didn't... You wouldn't look at Lampard and say he was an amazing passer of the ball. He didn't have pace. He wasn't great at dribbling. He wasn't great at tackling. But Lampard was easily world-class.
I disagree.
Easily world-class.
I can't lie. I disagree. Chelsea, man.
No way. You don't think Lamps was?
I think he was top quality. Top quality. Lampard's not world-class. His career looks world-class, but talent? Nah, he wasn't world-class talent-wise.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's thrown me.
I think he had a world-class career. I don't think he was he had world-class talent.
Oh, okay. Another name then. All right. This is maybe cheating a little bit. He had a world-class season. Maybe 2 world-class seasons he's had. Jordan Henderson. For me, not world-class talent. You wouldn't look at any of his...
No. Yeah, I agree with that.
Right, I'm getting lit up in the comments. I thought that was kind of...
I think Lampard had a world-class career. There's no way you look at his career and you can throw any shade in his career. But, bro, he weren't world-class talent-wise, bro. He was a very textbook footballer.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though, Drift. Talent, he wasn't world-class talent-wise, but he was a world-class player because he put what he had together so well.
But remember, we're talking about talent. That world-class talent. Would you rather your manager had world-class talent or your player had world-class talent? I don't think Lampard had world-class talent. Do you get what I mean? But you're right that he made the most of his ability and had a world-class career.
But wouldn't you argue that was because of the world-class managers, though?
Possibly. I mean, he played the majority of his career under Ancelotti and Jose, right? 2 of the best managers who've ever done it. Do you know what? I think everybody has such a different criteria for things. That's what makes it techie as well. Do you know what I mean? Because someone even said, what do you qualify for a favorite player? Like, what are the qualifications for a favorite player? And if I'm being honest with you, Cal, no homo. It's a feeling. Yes. It's just a feeling, bro. You can't even explain it. Like, if somebody asks you to explain why somebody's your favorite player, it's just a feeling. It's an attachment you get to that player that you don't know why it's there. You can't explain it. Now, I look at people like Messi and Ronaldo banging in goals week in, week out, absolute ballers. I have no attachment to them whatsoever.
Oh, speak for yourself, bro.
No attachment to them whatsoever.
No,
I just appreciate what it is, and I'm just like, cool. But then but then when it's players like Robin, R9, Bergkamp, it's just I can't explain it, bro. There's just something there, and I'm just like,
you don't have that feeling for Messi, bro.
Nah, I just enjoy it for what it is, and I keep it pushing, bro. I have no feeling towards Messi in that way, but I just appreciate it.
To cut you, Drift. Liverpool 12th man. DM me either on Twitter or Insta, bro. Yeah, DM me on one of those two, and we'll sort something out for you. No, brother, I'll be honest. I've got that feeling for Messi. I don't have it for Ronaldo because his personality turns me off him. But again, if you watch my World Cup recap last night, brother, I was full of praise for him because you have to appreciate what he's done.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I know you. I know you do. I know you do.
Yeah.
In terms of like, it's all right. It's like we can do this with MMA fighters. We're not necessarily massive fans of some of the champions or some of the world-class talent that's come through MMA.
Is he?
but we respect it though.
Yeah.
Like we fully respect it. Again, I don't really like Floyd like that.
No, neither did I really.
You ain't gonna hear me say a bad word about Floyd boxing.
No. Probably the greatest.
Probably, bro. So
it's weird, bro. You see, with fighting, you know, when I know that like I have that attachment to the fighter. Remember, I was telling you, the room isn't cold, but I'm shaking. I get like this nervous energy when Shevchenko is fighting, when Whitaker's fighting, when McGregor's fighting. Yeah, we know you don't like. We know you don't like Whitaker. It's fine. We'll move on from that. It's fine. When Ngannou's
you want me
fighting,
to give glory to Whitaker, bro.
You know what? When Lewis is fighting, when Ngannou's fighting, there's certain people like, and I just get that feeling, brother. And I'm like, if they lose, I'm gonna be affected by this. You know, you get that feeling.
That's what I said. Shout out to Luke Tanner because after Izzy lost, bro, he carried that stream. I'm not gonna lie. Anyone who watched that would have just, I just froze, bro. I was just there like, it's happened. But
yeah, I can imagine, bro.
I froze, bro. I absolutely froze.
I can imagine. Like, I'll never forget when when Glover won the belt. Bro, you know when you just get that feeling of joy, like it's you that's won the belt, bro.
I was Leon.
Yeah.
Leon, bro. Leon, brother.
and I know you like Usman as well, so you probably felt a little bit conflicted on that.
No, I didn't feel conflicted, bro, because But here's the thing: I didn't like Leon that long ago, bro.
Oh, is it?
I did not like Leon that long ago.
When he got mouthy with Masvidal, yeah. Is
Yeah.
that what you remember? Yeah.
Because you know how much I love Masvidal.
Yeah. But when Masvidal got knocked out by Usman, I felt like I took the punch, bro.
Oh, that hurt.
Bruv, I felt like I took the punch, bruv. I was, bruv.
Because I've been following Masvidal before he blew up.
Yeah, you was the only one who used to back me on that. I remember everyone used to be shady to him, and I used to be like, he's gonna knock out Darren Till. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a feeling. I know it sounds really stupid and ambiguous to say that, but it's just a feeling. You can't explain why a player is your favorite player or a fighter is your favorite fighter. It's just a feeling. I don't know, man. It's just something. Shake. We're not going to talk about Canelo because Cal doesn't like talking about Canelo. So
Canelo's another one, though. I don't like him, but I have to respect. You know how much I respect Canelo. You know.
I don't know, bro. We've had some shady conversations. Still, I don't know. Oh no, bro. I don't know. Kell Brook, that's another one. Like, I can't explain it. I just love the guy. Like, I was like, when he won the title, bro, I was over the moon when he got that title, man. Over the moon. And when he beat Amir Khan, I felt like I won.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yeah. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain.
Yeah. Mason Mount and De Jong or Zaha and Jude?
I actually think that Mason Mount is an underrated footballer.
So do I, Drifty. Thank you, bro.
He's an underrated footballer. He's non-fashionable, Cal. That's what I call him.
He needs Klopp. Klopp would, brother. You know what Klopp would do with a Mason? Oh, man.
And De Jong's a baller. Everyone knows Frankie's a baller. But I would have to go with Zaha and Bellingham just based on the fact that not only is Bellingham in there, but I believe that those two players more would suit what Liverpool need. I think we need a winger who can play both flanks, who can be cover to Diaz and Mo, and Zaha would do that brilliantly. And I think Bellingham's box-to-box ability and his natural athleticism would be more suited to our midfield. But don't sleep on Mount. I'm not gonna. I know Mount plays for the enemy. Don't sleep on Mount though. It's very easy to just think Mount is rubbish because Chelsea aren't doing well, and he doesn't have all that also easy on the eye techie can't. But he's a good player, man.
But even people saying about his game today, who did have a good game for England today?
That's true, man. That's true.
I'm not being funny, and I've said this. England are being wasted under Gareth Southgate.
Do you know what it is, bruv? I explained it to my brethren today and he agreed. Southgate's a good manager, but he's not a great manager. And I'll tell you why.
What? Good manager.
No, he's a good manager because he knows how to defensively set a team up and get results that are necessary. He's reached far in tournaments that other managers haven't. And he even had a decent club career. What he isn't, though, is brave. And that's what takes you from being a good manager to a great manager or an elite manager. He's not brave. He's not willing to go against principles of being rock solid and just take a step out. Because I don't even think Bellingham will be playing in this tournament if Calvin Phillips was fit. I think it'll be Phillips and Rice. He's very scared to do anything adventurous. He's not brave. We've got Grealish, Foden, and Trent on the bench. That just shows you how unimaginative he is. And bruv, he's got Madders on the bench. Bruv, that just shows you he's not willing to take risks, bruv. He's not adventurous. He's not brave. So he's a good manager at getting results when it's all about being sturdy, sitting in, being tight, getting out. He's a good manager at that. I don't think anybody can, but he's not willing to take a risk. He's not willing to be brave. And that's where Southgate falls short. Any other team had Maddison, Grealish, Foden, and Trent, they'd be playing, bro. Because you wouldn't be worried about defending. Because you'd be beating up the other team and it wouldn't be about defending.
Fact.
Do you get what I'm saying? So for me personally, I think that's why he's only a good manager and not a great manager. Yeah.
I just don't rate the guy, man. No disrespect to him, I don't rate him. But out of the two, I'd probably go Zaha and Jude. Only because I do think we need cover for the wide areas and Zaha would provide that and Jude is just Jude. But I will say personally, I don't think you can compare Jude and De Jong because De Jong's more of a controller, whereas Jude's more of a box-to-box impact player. I think if you're going to compare Jude to someone, it's got to be someone like a Valverde or someone like that because they're two different players. And Jude is no Valverde, by the way. Like Valverde is a different monster, but I don't think it's fair to compare De Jong. I think you compare De Jong to someone like a Thiago or another controller, someone like that. I don't think it's fair to compare the two, but De Jong's cold, man. He knows how to control a midfield. Like very few players.
Dude, don't get it twisted though. De Jong would do a good job for Liverpool. That's
yeah, 100%. Any superstition before game?
Superstition. Yeah, I had to wear number 16 or I didn't feel like I was gonna have a good game.
Okay.
I've actually
number 16. Why number 16?
It goes back to when I was 16 years old and I used to wear number 9. And then the number 9 shirt got ripped.
Oh.
And I wore number 16 and I scored a hat trick. And then I just never wanted number 9 back. I just wore number 16 forever after that. And like I just kept on banging in goals, and everywhere I went, everything I did, like 16 had just become my lucky number. It's mad, but it just became my lucky number. So yeah, I had to wear number 16. If I went and played for any football club, I would want number 16. I wouldn't want number 9 or whatever. I'd want number 16. And what's another? I mean, I've tried to like drop out a lot of my silly superstitions that I had in life.
Yeah,
because my dad, obviously everyone knows my dad's Jamaican, and Jamaicans have a lot of superstitions. And I couldn't walk past man on the stairs. I couldn't hoover after 9. If I saw one magpie, I had to salute it, bruv. It was just don't walk under the ladder. Just pure stupidness, bruv. And I'm like, I can't live my life like this, bruv.
Make sure all the doors are closed before you go to bed.
Bruv, and then you get all the dumb ones like don't step on free drains, don't walk under the lamp post. You know all the ones that England threw in, don't break the mirror. And I was like, you know what? I'm a God-fearing man. I have to stop believing in this stupidness. Like, this don't make no... Like, bruv, if you drop a glove or you drop a knife, don't pick it up. How? I'm on road, bruv. These gloves cost £40. What am I supposed to do, bruv? There's nobody around. And let's keep it a buck, bro. If I came up to you as a stranger and I said to you, yo, big man, can you pick my glove up for me? You slap me in the face, bruv. You'd be like, what the fuck am I picking up?
I would look around and be like, cool, where's the camera or where's the rest of his boys? Because I'm about to get rushed or this is a prank.
Exactly, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Bruv, I've left a knife on the floor before and the missus has walked in and just screamed. And I go, what's going on? Why is there a big butcher knife on the floor? Oh, yeah, I dropped it. Can you pick it up for me, please? And then I realized how stupid it was, bruv. I'm freaking her out, leaving knives on the floor and all kind of dumb, bruv. I'm just like, this is foolishness, bruv. These superstitions have got to stop. You know what I mean? So I've tried to cut out all of those. Don't get me wrong, it's difficult. It is very difficult. It is very difficult. But I've tried to cut all of those kind of things out. But yeah, number 16 in terms of football, that was my superstition.
Okay. For me, it's like, I know it's going to sound really cheesy, but for me, it's having a prayer. Like, that's
not cheesy at all, bro.
No. But in terms of getting through the game uninjured and me trying to express myself as best as possible, but also me not losing my temper on the pitch as well, which sometimes happens.
Yeah, bro. Hey, don't rant with the superstitions, bro. It's a madness, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Even now, bro, imagine I went round to my mum's yesterday to pick up my little one. She's gone, oh, I dreamt fish last night. Are you having another baby?
Yeah.
I said, no. I said, no, mum. No, mum.
I'm not going to lie, though, Cal. You don't know, bro.
No, I do know, bro.
Okay.
We ain't got no kids in the future yet, bro. Like,
okay.
But that's what my mum's on, bro. She's like,
my
mum's called me randomly. Just, I need to talk to you urgently. I'm like, oh, mum, what's wrong? I dreamt about this. I was like, mum, I'm at work, mum. I'm about to leave my desk to take this call. Is like, can we speak about this later? So yeah, I know what Jamaicans are like, boy. Big up to Jamaicans, man. Big up.
Yeah. When I was growing up, it was just a part of my everyday life, bro. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, bro. It was mad. I know all of the, like, you see Magpies. I know every single thing, bro. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told. But why do I even know that, bro?
That's mad.
Why do I even know that? And if like, bro, it's madness, bro. It's madness, bro. And I tell you what, I've seen 5, 6 Magpies before, and I never found no money, and I didn't win no lottery. So Wagwan. Wagwan, innit?
No, I told you the wrong order, bro.
Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. It's a madness.
Madness. Right. Let's get the next caller in. The legend himself, M-Tar Mizzy, rocking the Japan shirt as well. Come on.
Yo, massive
doing,
week for Asian football. Yeah,
massive,
I'm good.
Massive
week. Yeah, big achievement. Iran got the win today. The only thing is Qatar. I was hoping that they could get something actually from the Ecuador game, but it just wasn't meant to be. The team is they had a mentality problem. That's what I heard from the reports.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it's a good outing from other teams like South Korea as well. Shout out to Kim Min-jae. He marshaled the defense. And shout out to Taki. Speaking of Japan, game changer. He came on and the game from 1-0 down to 2-1.
I heard it's a tactic, bro. I heard like the Japan manager's tactic is to keep his big boys in reserve, be pragmatic, be solid, tire the opposition out, then bring the heavy hitters on and hit the team in the last 20 minutes. Like I heard that's actually like his tactics, bro.
The thing is with Japan.
Let's cut you, M-Time, Izzy. I'll pause your time as well. Just a really quick, like, one-word answer from you both. Do you think Neuer should have done better with both goals?
Yes.
I know it's a debate, but from what I see from my angle, I think he could have done better.
I do, because I thought he was at fault for both.
Yeah, because the angle he should be the position, and it's goalkeeping fault in my opinion. He should have done better, but I can't discredit the finishing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Asano was on pressure.
The finish was top quality. But if you look back at it though, Cal, Neuer actually got out the way.
Yeah,
it could have hit him in the head, and it would have gone out for a corner or whatever. But he got out the way, and I gotta be honest, if you're a goalie, your job is to literally take pain, bro.
Even the first one, he pushed it back out into like the open.
Although there was a guy, I can't remember who it was, Tom Izzy, but there was a Japanese player that would have got the tap in if he didn't. So you can't, even though you're right, how we should have done better with it. If he'd have done what you're supposed to do, which is to push it across the goal rather than back into the danger, it would have been a tap in. So like he kind of didn't have a choice there.
Again,
but you're right. You can't just pat it right back into
spoiled with Ali. I think Ali holds on to that.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm being spoiled. I genuinely think Ali holds on to that.
Ali's a different breed.
I reckon.
Sorry,
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
But it's a massive week for the Asian teams. If you ask me, like, from the start of this tournament, I would hope that at least 3 Asian teams progress, get out from the group, which is Korea, Japan, and Qatar or Iran. But now I see Saudi is the team that has more probability of progress. I mean, Japan has like squad them. I've been saying, like, most of the attackers, Ito from I think he played for Reims, the French team, and then Asano, Bochum, Bundesliga, Doan, Freiburg, Minamino, of course, Monaco, and then Mitoma from Brighton. So they have and all these players are nimble and quick. So like if they run out of the gas, second half, like the similar type of mall players would come in and just continue the attack. Yeah, it's crazy. But What I was gonna say, yeah, just looking forward for next week, man, because I'm flying on next Saturday, and can't wait to soak in the atmosphere and all that.
Oh,
All
you're
the
going over to watch the game, yeah?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
game you
yeah.
watching?
It's the round of 16. It's the knockout.
Sick.
It's either the first place of the Portugal group and the second place of Group G, if I'm not mistaken, from Brazil. But
Oh,
I'm predicting it's gonna be like Serbia against Portugal, something like that. But
big
yeah, it
games.
is what it is in it. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring my
yeah.
national flag in it, like
Yeah.
just to
Fly
go on
that
it.
Definitely.
proud, man.
Yeah,
Fly that
yeah,
proud, bro.
yeah,
100%. It's a shame you couldn't get
absolutely.
a ticket to see Japan. That would have been amazing, bro. That would have been amazing.
Absolutely. But I'm like my head my heart would say like South Korea to be the first, but yeah, it's almost impossible now. But we'll see, and nothing's impossible.
You never know with this
Just
World Cup.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, a lot of uncertainty. Just before I jump out, like do you reckon like these teams going forward into the tournament, like they're slowing down the tempo and sometimes buying the time? Because if you look at it, a lot of the injury times is like 9 to 10 minutes, like up until 11 to 12. So going forward, do you see like teams are trying to stop the play, and referees accumulate those times after the first second half? So yeah, just that's the question that I have. That big up to you guys.
Big up to
Yeah,
you as always,
Big up
bro.
every
yeah.
time, bro. Big
Big
up
up, big
yourself,
up.
bro.
Yeah,
Big up,
bless.
man.
Take care, brother. I'll be honest, I'm a fan of it. How many times have we watched games for Liverpool and we see teams wasting time, and you're like, what, 3 minutes of added time at the end of that game? Like subs alone are 30 seconds roughly.
But
Unless
that's
the
what I was
team's
gonna
losing.
say. That's what I was gonna say, bro. Is the ref taking it a bit too literal with the 30 seconds? And as in, you're supposed to add on 30 seconds for a substitution, but a lot of time it's 3 players coming on at the same time. But it feels like the refs adding a minute and a half, even though they're all coming on at the same time. Because there's games that have had no injuries and he's still given 9 minutes extra. And I'm like, where did all the injury time come from? No one even got injured in this game.
There has been a lot of games where players unfortunately have been down for a long time. And what game was it that got me furious, where there was a concussion to the goalkeeper? Was it?
It was the Qatar game. I'm sure
Was it the England Qatar game?
No, Iran. It was England-Iran, weren't it?
Iran. Oh, and bruv, like
and then he tried to play on, and then he ended up needing to go. He just collapsed on the ground and was like, "Yeah, like I've got." I think he broke his nose apparently.
Bruv, he definitely broke his nose, bro. Like you can see it. Like, I don't know.
No, but you know what? To be honest with you, even though the doctor should have took it out of his control, I understand why he wanted to carry on. You don't play in the World Cup very often, and like he probably thought he'd get over it. You know, sometimes when you're in pain, and you're thinking a couple of minutes, I'm gonna be all right. But then he realized, look, I'm not all right.
It's the doctor, bro.
No, but if the player tells the doctor he's all right, do you know what I mean?
He's still the doctor to step, bro. Like we see it in sports all the time. Like there's a reason why sportsmen are sportsmen and sportswomen are sportswomen. Like they push through pain barriers that most of us can't push through. They push through adversity that most of us can't. You have to save them from themselves. Like, bruv, Jamie Carragher, when he broke his leg, said he wanted to come back on the pitch. But that's not him trying to be tough or some hard man. That's because he's like, well, I've been injured before, I've been taken off before, I just go back on. That's what separates the top echelon of sports stars from us regular guys and girls. So the reason doctors are there to go, enough's enough. Bruv, how many times have we seen in UFC, man's got a cut that goes from there to there, and they say, no, I'm fine, but blood's gushing out, and the doctor has to come in and be like, no, you got to stop this. There's a reason the doctors are there. They should have stopped it from happening. But this is the World Cup, this stage, bro. You can't have something like that happen. Got to set precedent, man.
But he's thinking we're 2 minutes into the first game of the World Cup, and now I won't play a game ever again. No.
I hear it, but I'd rather him be. If I'm a doctor, I'd rather him be angry at me for the rest of his life than have something for the rest of his life that I could have stopped.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. You see a broken nose. I've never had one, and it must be painful. But if you can actually fight with a broken nose, then technically you can play football.
Nice.
I watched McDonald fight with a broken nose for 2 rounds, bro.
That's because it's
against
fighting.
one of the most savage welterweights there's ever been, bro.
Because he's fighting, Drew.
Yeah, but bro, if somebody's aiming for my nose that's already broken, bro, to try and make it worse. And in the 5th round, he actually crumbled from the punch of the nose. That's when he was like, yo, I can't. No, but in football, you can effectively protect your nose from being hit. Because as a goalie, you can like do that. So technically, you must be able to play football with a broken nose if you can fight with a broken nose. Surely.
Personally, I don't think so.
You see them just snap it back into place, bruv, and you keep it pushing, right?
Touch wood. I've not had a broken nose. I've had bloody noses, but I've never had a broken nose.
I'm acting like it, but it must be painful. It must be painful.
It's
I'm not
very
painful. It must be painful.
It's very painful. But no, I'm liking the refs adding this time on. Plus, it just means we get to watch football for a bit longer, so I'm alright a bit, man.
Do you know what's mad? You see what Imran's saying is? I'm not gonna lie to you. Big up Danny Williams.
Big up Danny Williams, bro.
Oh, bro, I gotta be honest with you. If you lose to a man who's only got one arm in a boxing fight, we gotta talk more about you than we're gonna talk about the winner, bro.
You say that, but he didn't know that he had a dislocated arm.
Bro, you could see it, bro. Bro, he never threw it once, bro. The arm, like, he didn't even. The arm was just there, bro. Like he didn't even, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you can't
like
be losing to him.
It's like Audley Harrison. Remember when Audley Harrison beat Michael? Was it Michael Sprott? He only had one arm, and he caught him in the last round and just.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna be shady to Audley Harrison because he could knock me out. But was he really a boxer?
Did you say he's a boxer?
Was he really a boxer?
Audley would box us. Yeah, he'd box us off easy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Audley just got into his own mind, man.
Beating me up wouldn't really prove anything to his fighting credentials.
No, it wouldn't. Him running through us would be light work for him still.
Yeah, he's bigger than me, weighs more than me. But I mean, Audley Harrison. I don't know, man. I've never seen anybody. Yeah, I don't want to be shady.
Right.
He could talk a good game, though.
He can talk a fantastic.
He convinced me he was going to beat David Hay.
No, he never convinced me.
But I put money on it, bro.
You put money on? Oh, Drifty, man. I wish we knew each other back then. Stop that from happening.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
I put a penny on it.
It's only a tenner, but like he was talking, and I was like, you know what?
Nah.
What if he does just land? What if he does?
Ash, it wasn't Danny Williams that knocked out the guy in Wembley. It was Julian Francis.
Oh, that was naughty, bro.
I mean,
man gave him that quick 1-2, bang, bang, bro. He was done.
It wasn't a 1-2, bro. It was just the right hook, short right hook.
Didn't I swear he got him with the left and then the right, bro.
Nah, the left weren't needed, bro. Bro, Julian Francis trusts that right, bro. He didn't need the left today.
That guy was talking a lot of smack, bro. And that was it, bro.
So I gotta say, bro, you have to be careful who you're talking to nowadays or acting up with. Social media's made people get really comfortable. No, everyone in real life tweets. Some people beat. Right. Right, let's get next caller in. Kate, can you hear us? You're on mute at the moment, if you can. Kate?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to bring on the next caller then.
Yeah, that's a shame. I'm gonna have to remove.
Friday legend.
Hello.
No.
I'm gonna make. First of all, let's just get the elephant out of the room. How predictable is it that United have put their club up for sale 2 weeks, 3 weeks after John W. Henry puts Liverpool up for sale? How predictable?
Tell him again.
Next bit, yeah. What did I say 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago about Julian Ward? What did I say when you was Matt and Drifty were all there? What did I say? The guy's too slow. We're making deals, right? I said it back in September the 9th, I think it was. This guy takes flipping 10 years to do the flipping deal. I want deals done quickly. You can watch the tapes. I've got receipts to prove it. right? And look at what's happened. The guy's flipping gone. Apparently, he's going to resign at the end of the season.
Yeah, very
So,
true.
Yeah. Look.
the next point, the England game. I felt like I wanted to go to sleep. The England game was so boring. Right?
Yeah, it was. No, it was.
Such a boring, dead match. The sooner Gareth Southgate is sacked, the better. This guy, he has Trent on the bench. He has flipping Grealish. Okay, brings Grealish on. He's got Phil Foden on the bench, and he doesn't use him. Like, what in the name of garbage is this? Like, the guy is sitting there, like, you're playing against the USA. Now England's in big trouble. Big trouble, because they've got to play against the Welsh, and the Welsh are going to be up for it. So this isn't going to end very well, is it? If England lose, they're out of it. So that's not going to end very well. Playing for a point. We're not flipping Stoke with Sam Allardyce. You attack. None of this playing defensive crap. We're not flipping Stoke City with flipping Tony Pulis stroke Sam Allardyce. Right? None of this crap. You attack. None of this playing defensive football. Rubbish. Oh my goodness gracious me. And I'm hearing, and the other thing, right? The next thing. I'm hearing reports once again that apparently they're saying that they're going to try and change the way that we do things behind the scenes. A lot of talking there from John W. Henry, right? Instead of talking, how about you try and actually get the club sold? Like I told you last week, right? None of this crap, right? We're not flipping pregnant. We're not flipping. You don't take flipping 9 months, flipping 18 months. We're not having twins. None of this crap about, we have to wait a few months before we sell. No, you take 10 owners, you reduce it down to 5. You then ask the questions. And if the questions are not answered correctly, so first one, are you going to put the club's success first? Or are you going to make sure the club is run well? If those questions are not answered with no, then thank you very much for the offer. Bye-bye. Good night, Vienna. Get out the door. Get out of it. None of this taking like 10 years. If you can't do it to the best of your ability, we are the second biggest club in England. Okay, right? You've got Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Man City, Man United. If you can't compete with them in the transfer market, adios, adeus, as they say in Portuguese, right? Au revoir. None of this, we're going to wait 18 months. No, I want the club sold by flipping April next year. If you, and before selling, ask questions. Those are for those that keep saying, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, my ass. 1 Premier League title in 12 years. That's not good enough. Go and compare how many titles City have won when Sheikh Mansour came in. 2008 from flipping 2016. Go and compare how many titles the Glazers have won from 2005 till 2012. Come on. Open your eyes, haters, man. 1 title is not good enough. I want to be competing for trophy year after year after year after year after year. Consistency. I want to see us when you up the top of the mountain. I have to go because others want to get on this show, right? When you're competing at the top, you don't stand still. You invest. And if he can't do it, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I saw the article and it said, do you want to know why he said he wants to leave? Why he wants to sell the club? Because he couldn't invest. So my theory's been proven correct all along. Hey, I said when I first came on here last year, the very first video, what did I say? I said, if you can't compete with the likes of Man City, Chelsea, Real Madrid, and Man United, pack your bags, leave the club, sell the club. If you can't do it, and look what's happened. Look what's happened. Isn't it? It's a theory, isn't it? Oh yeah, speaking of theories, Saudi Arabians, apparently, they're trying to buy the club, apparently, before selling, because a lot of people saying they don't want Saudi Arabians because of reasons. I won't go into it because it's controversial, right? No, you don't rule them out. What you do is you ask questions. And actually, there's another question. have you done anything that may damage Liverpool's reputation in the future? If they say no to that question, you accept the offer. If you say that they have done something dodgy, then thanks for the offer, get out of here, bye-bye, good night, Vienna, done. That's what you do. None of this, oh, we're only just going to go for Americans. Nah, right? There's Brazilians, there's Norwegians, there's Africans, there's South Americans, there's all, I could go on and on. Right, I'm sure you two, and I'm sure Matt is watching, if he is watching, can all agree with me, right? You're not just going for Americans, unless if they have the backing, if they back the managers in the transfer market and run the club well, accept it. If they don't, and if they've done something dodgy, walk them out the door. Thanks for the offer. Bye-bye. Good night, Vienna. Get out of it. Done. That's what you do.
Facts, bro.
Bruno,
Facts,
you're
bro.
a bloody legend, bro.
You're a legend, bro. The chat loves you, bro.
Thank you very much. I'm just going to ignore the 15-10% that hate me, because do you know what? Like I said before, what those people are doing, they're talking up their ass. Right? I don't give a rat's ass about their opinion.
Nah, you always ignore the hate, bro.
And it's not 10% that dislike you. It's about 3%, bro. Believe me.
Bro. I haven't seen any, brother, if I'm being honest. But yeah, no, big up yourself as always,
Bruno,
bro.
you're a legend. Thank you as always for
Very
joining
much.
us, bro.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
bro.
Big up yourself, bro. Every time, bro.
My guy.
Yeah, bro. I don't see anyone, bro, in the chat that.
Bro,
don't
how
like
can
Bruno,
you, bro? How can you?
bro.
Big up
There's
Bruno,
no one,
man.
And you know what?
Every
Like I
time.
said, behind the jokes, there's truth.
Bro,
Behind the
there's
jokes, there's
full,
truth.
like, what can you say to disagree with anything he said?
Behind the jokes, there's truth, man. It's real talk, man. We got to make sure that these owners that come in are vetted, they're cool, and you don't rule anybody out.
Yeah.
Don't rule
Not
anybody
unless
out.
they have to be ruled out.
Yeah. Like Bruno said, unless there's something shady when you do your due diligence, you're like, oh, nah, that one, yeah, not really that. Other than that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is. Man,
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, some of them things. Man said Bruno is the type of guy who could drown a fish, you know.
Yeah, Michael Corleone was
Man,
he said,
by the way,
Bruno, turn on the lights, he turns the dark off.
man, turn off the light, man, turns on the dark. Yeah, I like that. I think to drown a fish, you drag it backwards, right? I think that's actually how you drown a fish.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think that's how you drown a fish. You drag it backwards. They can't breathe if you pull them in reverse or some shit like that.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
I think so. Anyway, yeah. You know them useless facts that you know when you don't even know why you know.
Bro. Facts are never useless. No, I'm serious, bro. Facts are never useless. Right, let's get the next caller on. Kay, can you hear us now? Kay, gonna have to go to the next person.
Yeah, we're gonna have, yeah, that's 2 attempts as well. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to move on as well. Okay, sorry, man.
It's called Football. Has joined us.
Look, nah. We deserve our day today, man. Today's our day.
Bless you, man. How you doing? And I love the display picture. I see some future in that potentially.
Nah, that's happening soon, man. That's happening soon. Yeah.
We don't want that prima donna at our club, bro. Come on, man.
Klopp will change him, Drifty, bro. We're shopping different now.
If you are world class player, manager, players will not act like that. So
do you lot see what happened at Man United? Do you lot want people who only care about themselves at the club? Really?
Don't mention.
When was the last time they had world class manager?
What?
I have a question. If you guys was like, billionaires, hopefully one day soon, which club would you rather buy right now? Because if you're not a Liverpool fan or Man United fan, you just want to invest money, which club you rather buy, like Man United or Liverpool? Because Man United, we need more invest in our squad, but Man United need more than that. They invest more in the squad, but they need new stadium, training grounds, all that stuff. So which club you rather buy? And did your minds change after the first week of the World Cup games? Like, who's your favorite team going to win it? Did anything change? And which player are you most looking for in the World Cup? that you hope to join Liverpool like that? I just have those kind of questions. So, yeah.
Cool, man.
Sick
Great
questions,
questions
bro.
as always, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
all right,
trying
man.
to catch you as well. By the way, I'm doing my best, bro. I'm doing my best.
Nah, you good. All right, man.
It's actually annoying if I'm being honest. I might get rid of it.
Boo-hoo, bro.
Nah, it's actually bloody annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, no,
Boo-hoo,
the missus
bro,
feels
big,
like
bro.
having to shampoo it regularly and grease it and all that stuff. It's long, bro. It's long.
All right,
All right, man. See you.
Bless up,
big
bro.
up, bro. Big up each and every time, man.
All right.
Started the first one. If you're a billionaire drift and you're not a Liverpool or Man United fan, who would you buy?
AC Milan.
No, Liverpool or Man United.
Oh, was that what he said? I thought he said if it can't be those teams.
Oh, it can't be those two, did he say?
I thought that's what he said.
Okay, we'll do both then. Let's say it's Liverpool or Man United, and we'll do it can't be
Liverpool
or Man United.
Bruv, the only reason I buy Man United is to put them in his shit. Now, can I be honest with you? If I was worth 80 billion, I'd buy Man United and put them in his shit.
Or some Rafa Benitez thing, yeah.
100%, bro.
I'd probably do the same, but I'd make it really enjoyable, bro.
And people think I'm ramping, bro.
Bro, I'd buy a few teams. I'm not gonna lie. I'd buy a few teams. Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal. I'd buy a few teams, bro.
Yeah, bro. 100%, bro. I'll borrow 10 billion to you, and
bro,
you buy Arsenal. I'll buy Man United.
Can you imagine Gary Neville? I just don't get. I don't get why. I don't get why Arsenal are playing their under 12s against Liverpool today. It don't make sense.
100%.
They're giving Liverpool the league. It looks like. Hold on. I better stop talking about Liverpool. I've just been threatened.
That's a pretty good Mac accent, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, as I said, someone like me should not be in control of Liverpool Football Club or a manager. I know it would be bad if I was ever in control.
Pablo's got a point. I don't know if you can buy Real Madrid because they're kind of run by the government, right?
Yeah, no, you're not touching.
But if I could buy Real Madrid and mud them, I would.
Nah, so I've got a team.
Barcelona, I'd mud them as well.
Nah, I'm buying Espanyol. Their Barca's nearest. Their Barca's geographical rivals, isn't it? I'm buying Espanyol.
Yeah. And then
building them up.
Building them up.
And any hot prospect that's going to La Masia, that's getting blocked. You gotta come through me first. You gotta come through Espanyol first. So yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might buy Everton and turn Goodison Park into a training ground.
Yeah, but that's gonna happen regardless whether we buy them or not. Look at the direction they're heading in.
No, but I'm just saying, just for giggles, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. At this point, though, do we really care about Everton? Like,
no, but I'm just saying it'll be fun for giggles, and we wouldn't have to travel far for training, bro.
Yeah,
just
true.
cross Stanley, innit? You know what I mean, wouldn't even need to catch a bus to games, bro. We just walk through the park, bro. You know
just build a little walk-in tunnel for the players, yeah.
Yeah. No, not even that, bro. Just get security, bro. And then man, you can see it. We love you. You know what I'm saying? See the security holding man back like when you go, the ring walk to the fight, bro. Just holding. Why everyone just pop chewing their kit, bro? It is what it is, bro.
Oh boy. Who is your favourites going into the World Cup, by the way, Drew?
My favourites going into the World Cup was Uruguay, Dark Horse, and Brazil. Maybe even England, just based on the previous tournaments. Not like I thought they could win it, but based on previous tournaments. I never believed the Argentina hype, even though I know they are a good team, because they always flatter to deceive Argentina without a doubt. And I'm not saying losing that one game means it's done, but Argentina are just that team. I watched Argentina for the entirety of my life, basically, always flat to deceive. They always had players that meant they should have won and they didn't. I don't know what's going on with Argentina.
I believed in the Argentina. I had Argentina as favourites, but I've got to change that
Did
now.
you?
I think it's got to be Brazil or France.
I actually think it's Spain.
Spain did look sick. I can't lie.
I think Spain are the only team who are playing like a team. Like if you look at everybody, they look more like a team than anyone else.
I think Gavi and Pedri get bullied against Brazil and
I don't know, you know. Gavi's got something about him, bruv. He don't.
They're sick.
Bruv.
They're sick, but sure many bullies them, man.
Yeah, but do you think the whole French team in general though could handle the Spain were popping it about, bruv. I thought it was 2010, bro.
No, they look sensational.
They were popping it about. They're the only ones who look like a proper team to me. Like they actually play for each other. There's no superstars. There's no standout players.
But we didn't see them.
But they play for a team,
game,
bro.
We didn't see them have to defend.
Yeah, I hear you.
How's Azpilicueta gonna get with Mbappe?
Yeah, but will Mbappe see
will
the ball
he
much?
turn up?
No, not even just that. Will he see the ball much? Because Spain keep the ball so well, bro.
So do France when they need to as well, though.
I don't know. It's a tough one. I actually can't call it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I've got to add Spain to the mix. I can't lie. I did forget about Spain. I've got to add them to the mix. But for me, it's either France or Brazil. By the way, if you're a member and you watch the World Cup Football Manager, I think, man, I'm gonna have to start putting respect to my name now that I got that win still. You lot were sleeping on that game. I remember you and Matt were laughing hard when I conceded against Saudi Arabia in that game. Man, aren't laughing now. I did what I had to do, bro. Told you it was a big win, bro. It was a big win.
I never said it wasn't. I never said it wasn't.
You man are rating it, bro. You man were
never
rating.
said it was. No, but if you remember,
you didn't believe me then. Do you believe me now?
Look, it is what it is, bro.
And which player have you seen so far that you want Liverpool to sign?
What, just based on the World Cup only?
Yeah. It's a tough one, actually.
Gavi. If you're just basing it on the World Cup, Gavi, super impressive. Bro, do you know how much balls you have to be a teenager and hit a volley with the outside of the boot in the World Cup from the edge of the box, bro? Bro, that boy's got something about him, man. I'm not even going to lie.
Do you know what I have to do? I'm going to have to hold my hands up a little bit and say, you see Klopp's eye for a talent? It's kind of mad, bro. See Tchouaméni?
I thought you was going to say something about Brazilian. I was about to just put you in a timeout, bro.
What did you think I was going to say?
I thought he was going to talk about that Facio that everybody's comparing to R9.
Oh, what? Drifty do better than that, bro.
No, I know. I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh, man. Do you know what? Shout out to Mtar Mizzy. Musiala. Problem. Musiala's a baller.
England must be well upset that he never.
Chelsea must be well upset.
But Chelsea do this, bro. They should have De Bruyne and Salah in their team, bro. This is what Chelsea do, bro.
What is wrong with bro? Musiala's a problem.
They don't really have an eye for talent, really, do they, at Chelsea? They just buy people, and if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't.
Bro, Germany are a Lewandowski away from winning everything, you know. They just don't have a clinical striker. Yeah. But if they had Lewandowski...
No, their defense is a little bit old now as well.
No, but if they had a clinical striker, bro, they'd rip any team. Because they keep the ball so well. Remember, Sane didn't start that game. They could drop Kimmich to right back and bring in Goretzka to play, and that shores up defense already as well. I don't think they lack as much as we think.
I think they're just a very old team defensively. That's what
I think Hansi Flick got it wrong, though.
He underestimated Japan, innit? 100%.
100%.
But remember, they came into this tournament in very poor form, Carl. I think they haven't won in 7 games or something like that.
Oh, bro, how the hell did Sane not play in that game?
But he's the most informed German in the world, is he not?
Exactly.
It's weird, isn't it, when international managers
Sorry. Steven just knocked out of the park this brother Valverde.
I don't think Valverde was more impressive than Gavi, though. If we're just basing it on the World Cup. Nah. Gavi was very impressive, bro.
I've got to take in consideration the opposition as well, though. But Valverde.
Costa Rica aren't as bad as people think, you know.
They're not great anymore.
But they're better than people think.
I don't know.
That's arguably a world-class goalkeeper that Gavi beat with that volley as well, you know.
I know the goalkeeper's quality, but the rest of the team ain't. But you see Valverde. You see if we ever got Valverde. Oh my goodness.
Klopp would love Valverde because he's unversatile. That's why.
Oh my, bruv, we'd love Valverde.
Do you know,
if we signed Valverde and I had another youth, I'm calling the youth Federico.
Do you know who's very underrated, bruv? Rodrigo. Like, just generally speaking, I think he's very underrated. Real Madrid, Rodrigo,
Spanish
the Brazilian. No, you know. I think he's very underrated. You know.
Maybe it's because he's with Vinicius. Vinicius is just coming to his own though as well, isn't it?
I think Vinicius feels the weight of the Brazil shirt. I had quite a few disagreements with some people on that. I think he's very wasteful in the Brazil shirt.
Fair enough.
I'm not saying he's rubbish or anything. Like he set up a goal and stuff, but he seems very indecisive in the Brazil shirt.
Can I ask you a question?
Indecisive.
No shade here.
Mm.
And just hear the question before you want to punch me up.
Mm.
In the same way, I've got a caveat this because I know I'm in the same way. Ronaldo's world class or was world class, but I think he holds Portugal back.
Mm.
Do you think if Neymar were to be benched, it could help Brazil rather than hinder them? I know it never happened, but do you think, just objectively speaking, Drew? By the way, guys, if this is the last time you see me on Kopish, it's been a hell of a ride. And I love you all.
Nah, bro. I gotta disagree, man. Neymar's just Neymar, bro. What I believe that happens with Neymar is possibly maybe what happens with Messi with Argentina, where there is a little bit more pressure heaped on him than necessary because there's a lot of good players around him and it doesn't have to be so much about him. I'll agree with that. I think maybe they make it about him more than they need to because there's so many quality players around him. It doesn't need to be about him. But, bro, Neymar and Brazil just go together like a hand and a glove, bro. Like,
I'm not saying they don't, but I mean, the last time Brazil won the Copa America, Neymar wasn't there, right?
Yeah, but now we're punching. Clutching, sorry. We're clutching at straws.
It's not clutching, bro. If he's not there, he didn't play in the tournament. They won it.
Do you see how much Neymar gets fouled?
No, I'm not, bro. I'm not denying.
That's what stops him being effective, bro. People just kick the shit out of him, bro.
Nothing to do with his quality. But I feel as though sometimes when you have players like a Neymar, Cristiano, or Messi, players around them can stop playing their game trying to cater to one person, which could affect
That's what I said.
The whole team.
I agree with that. They don't need to play for Neymar. I agree. But every time Neymar gets the ball, you sit forward a bit in your chair, bro. He's that type of guy, bro. It's Neymar, man.
Fair dues. I just appreciate you letting me answer the question. I'm sorry if I offended you. Got to caveat these things, bro. You lot don't know what happens behind the scenes, innit? Like, a man's got my address, knows where my kids live. Like, it's long for me sometimes. Like, I got to make sure I toe the line properly. Right, let's get the next caller on. Man like John, aka Glasgow Red Chats. Johnny there, brother? Yeah.
Hang up, guys.
What's going on, bro?
Not much. How's you?
Not too bad, bro.
Carl, yes, you win.
No, I actually disagree.
It's because I said about Neymar.
No, that's my favorite shirt of all time, bro. I think that's the best Liverpool kit ever. Yeah. I gotta disagree, man.
I know, but that's my favorite shirt.
That's Johnny Barnes. Come on, man. That's the Johnny Barnes kit, right?
Yes, I know, but that drifty, that's bad. That shirt's better than Saks.
I'm outvoted, but but that's the original Johnny Barnes shirt.
It's not about me and Carl tonight. It's about me and you. I kick your ass.
Oh yeah, 100%. Remember, I told you, look, Reebok and Liverpool. I don't think they went together as well as you lot say they.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous kit, but
why would you say that, Drift?
The cream one is Reebok.
Drift, what are we doing there, bro? The only kit sponsors we've had that didn't work was Warrior.
Yes, facts.
Come on, Drifty, man. What are we doing here?
I don't know, man. The Reebok era. Do you know? Maybe Matt is right. Maybe it's the fit. Maybe it was the
2005 Champions League winning shirt.
Oh, I don't like that shirt.
Oh,
I don't like that shirt. I gotta be honest with you, look. I think that's one of the worst kits we've ever had.
Oh, right.
The green shirt.
Sorry, I had to do it.
Appreciate that, man.
Can't be having that sort of slander
just
on the stream. What are we
disrespectful.
doing there, man? What are you trying to get us demonetized and blocked off as a channel, bro? Like, that's why I had to step in there, man. Sorry, I had to take control, people. Enough's enough, man. Like, you just saying the most there. John, how you doing, bro?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Thank you very much. Obviously.
Sorry about Drifty earlier, bro. He's had a long day, man.
No, man, don't worry about him. He's just been a wee bit disrespectful. I think he's had a bad day.
Going on there.
Things are getting to his head. No, I mean, let's take.
I don't know what's going on with him. As I said, he's had a long day, man. Bless him.
You need psychiatric evaluation. Oh
You'll be fine. Take a nice cold drink. Chill out. You'll be fine.
What are you doing, Drifty, bro?
But you lot know me already, bro. I just speak the truth, bro. I just say, that is what it is, bro. The kit you've got on Kall is a beautiful kit, but
I could name you about 5 beautiful Reebok kits.
We'll do that one day then. Maybe you can bring me round. I'm not a stubborn guy. If you lot can convince me otherwise.
The FA Cup final.
Oh, the blue. The navy blue and the yellow one. Talk to them with the collar. Talk to them, John. That's 2. So that's this one.
Hold on. Let me look that one up. What year was that?
The green shirt, the Husky shirt.
Oh, the one that TT Kamara scored against Arsenal.
What year was that? What year was that?
I can't remember the years, Drift. I can't remember the years, but I'm not a Rain Man, bro.
Yes, you are, bro. You do. You are. You literally are, bro.
John, what's the kit that Robbie Fowler scored a hat-trick at Villa Park in? The Reebok one, and it was red. Had the red on the sleeves, going down the sleeves. White kit had the red going down the sleeves, like a stripe going down the sleeve. That's number 4.
Yes. Oh, I tell you what is ill.
The home kit
is the yellow and black Reebok kit that reminds me of Robbie Fowler. That one is ill. I'll give.
There's beer, bruv.
There's loads of them. The black one, the black round neck one.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? Ironically, I'm looking at that one right now, actually.
Drifty, bruv. What are we doing there, man?
There's the Milan Baros one. That one was all right as well, still. The yellow one. Oh, yeah, the yellow one with the red collar. All right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's just 1 or 2 kits that are like in my mind, and those ones are like skewing my memory a little bit. Do you know what one I didn't like? I didn't like the Champions League Reebok kit after we won it. I didn't like that one.
I didn't. I give you that one.
Which one was the red and gold one?
Yeah, the red and gold one. I didn't like that one.
That one was clean. Shall I tell you what though? They were badly made, those ones, because mine just all the branding on mine pretty much peeled off. Yeah.
You know what? Some of them, I'm looking at them now. You lot might be right. There are quite a few.
We are right. Me and John are right on this. Bro,
yeah. You lot might. There's a couple cool ones. I'm still not feeling the one that we won the Champions League in. Though,
all right, Jiff, bro. Don't get yourself cancelled, bro.
don't do it, Drifty. Don't do it. Drifty, it's not worth it. Don't do it.
It's better than that. But John, what have you got for us tonight, brother?
No, but again, I hope we are well. Hope the family's all good. Hope family's safe.
Thank you, brother. Same to you, my bro.
This takeover. It's getting interesting. It's heating up a wee bit, isn't it? Edwards Lee, not Edwards, Julian Ward leaving. Taking a stage step. Where's he going? Is he after AC Milan?
I don't know.
Or is Michael Edwards coming back to Liverpool with the Saudis?
I think he is.
I'm telling you, this deal is wrapped up. It's done.
I agree.
We get a very big hint last night when the Saudi sports minister came out and says that there's private sector businesses very, very interested in Liverpool, and the Saudi government will back them 100%.
Man United as well, though.
We're not talking about them, but we're talking about Liverpool, Drifty.
No, but I'm saying they're interested in Man United as well, though, bro.
Yes, but think about it. Money United still spend. Money United spend. I've actually spent more than Man City over the last little transfer windows. They don't do anything with money, Drifty.
Exactly.
No, but they might get rid of all the people that are bad at their jobs. This is the thing you got to remember.
What are you doing, bruv?
Drifty, they brought back your man, Edward.
All right, man. I'll put myself in the timeout.
Thank you. God. Oh, sorry, John, bruv.
You just brought back fucking Edwards.
I don't know what's Drifty on tonight, bro.
I'm sorry, but this transfer is done. It's not coincidence. These guys are leaving. We're not being linked with Jude Bellingham. We're being linked with Frankie de Jong. I've also seen the links coming out about Declan Rice. We're being linked with high quality midfielders, high priced midfielders. That is not a coincidence. These owners that are coming in are already calling the shots. Jurgen Klopp is getting ready to spend a blank checkbook.
Oh.
He don't care about money. But that dig he took at Man City, saying that Man City just went and people thought it was a dig. Let me rephrase it. People thought it was a dig at Man City when he says Man City just went out there and spent all sorts of money on the best forward in the world legally. Highlight the word legally, he said. That made, for YouTube, you have to say legally.
Yeah.
Or allegedly.
Allegedly. We all know it. We all know it.
We know it.
But was that a shout to the new owners? Did he already know something at the time? He was already saying to them, zero in. Look, listen, this is what you need to do to be able to compete in this league. I've been working with I've been shopping in Aldi. I'm sick and tired of shopping in Aldi. I need to start shopping in Harrods. I need that checkbook. You want this league, you want the Champions League, you want the 5 trophies. Give me that blank checkbook and I will deliver it.
Aldi chicken burgers bang though.
The bang, they are nice, man. I'll give you that one.
But here's the thing, Drift. If you've got money, you can choose whether you go to Aldi or Harrods, innit?
I'm not gonna lie, I've had Harrods chocolate and it was actually gross. It cost £400 a box.
You're ruining the manifold here.
Well, we don't want to shut down any chance of a Harrods sponsorship or anything, though, do we?
I'm just keeping it a buck. You want to improve your product? Listen to the consumer.
Man, you're trying to get us shut down, bro.
You're talking about shopping in Aldi. We're talking about from shopping in Aldi, from getting a Joe Allen, the shopping in Harrods to go get a Jude Bellingham. There's no comparison.
No, there isn't.
A Declan Rice, a Frankie de Jong. Our midfield will be fire.
Aye. Tell him
come
again.
January.
Come January? Oh, what, you think we're going to do it straight away?
Come January, our midfield's going to be fire.
Oh, right. I was going next summer, but John, you said Salah was signing a new contract. I might have to jump on the boat, bro.
These links aren't coming out for no reason. There's no smoke without fire. I'm telling you now. I'm sticking my neck out now. I'm telling you, we're signing 2 quality midfielders in January.
Jeez.
I personally think we're going to get Jude Bellingham. I think we'll get Frankie de Jong. Maybe we'll wait until summer to get Declan Rice. Or if the owners even want, the owners just buy him right now because then he's in the last year of his contract. West Ham can't negotiate. He already said he will not sign a new deal. So the more they drag on, the less money they're going to get.
You know, like I said, couple things that John has said have come true. So I'm not even gonna say that he's wrong, to be honest. I'm just gonna look. I would take just one of those guys in January, if I'm being honest.
James Pierce says Liverpool will 100% change hands in 2023. That's going to be the first of the first 2023.
I agree. I think it's going to be very, very early in the year or late in this year.
Yeah, I need to say, you that can go back, stick a bat on that one.
Jeez. Man like
Fair
John, you
dues.
know. John, tell the people where they can find you and support you, bro.
Yeah, you can say we were on Glasgow Red Chats, YouTube, on Twitter. Big up, guys. Thank you very much for having me on again.
Bless you.
Pleasure as always.
I think you do have a brand new caller, first time caller calling in, a good friend of mine as well, LVFC Baz.
Yeah.
We're treating well, brother. We're treating well.
Always, guys. Respect, love.
Respect you too, bro.
Big
Bless
up
you,
as always, bro. Big up yourself,
guys.
man.
Take care,
big up.
I'm telling you, Drift. Good times are coming.
No, I'm not doubting that, but as early as January.
Yes, brother. I think, brother, I'll be as I said, I'll be shocked if it's not done by January.
No, I mean us buying players of that level in January.
Oh no, I'll be shocked if that happens. But brother, I was shocked when Salah signed the contract, and John said it from time ago as well.
Do you know what it is? It's not. I'm not even doubting John in terms of we can get those quality of players. What it is Frankie de Jong's situation is very sticky. Bellingham's still in Champions League with Dortmund, and West Ham are in a relegation battle. I don't see them letting the player go because the bigger picture to them would probably make more sense to keep the player. That's the reason why. That's why when you said to me about
does Frankie want to play in Europa or a Champions League?
No, but remember his situation is sticky, bro. Like it's a very sticky situation.
And we've got
he should have left in the summer, bro.
We've got money.
No, but so the Man United, if we're being honest, but he didn't want to leave, bro.
Would you want to go to a team like
no,
Man
but
United?
he knows and loves Ten Hag. Like I don't so what like, it's not like, you know what I mean?
Imagine I went out on a date for the first time. Imagine I said, I'm gonna do a date for you at the house, and then she gets there and we're eating and the roof's leaking. That's not a great first impression, is it? That's their stadium, bro. It's leaking.
Depends how the food bangs, bro.
No, it ain't, bro. She's gonna look up like the curry goat's there and the water's dripping in.
If she puts the Liverpool game on and turns the volume up so I can't hear the water dripping in the bucket and the food bangs, bro, it might be all right, to be honest.
That's different still. That's different.
It might be all right, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
That's different.
It might be all right.
No, I agree with John. I think something big's happening, man.
I hope so. I really hope so, bro.
Yeah. All right. Next caller, Uncle Rods.
We same family. Listen, I can't cuss on bad word right now. I can't cuss on bad word right now. So you get a blind, Listen, before you start the clock, yeah. That Brendan he got on the Colombian one. Is it Chris?
Yeah, Chris Angel.
Yeah.
Brother, he's jokes, you know, fam.
Yeah.
Jokes, you know?
Chris is a legend, man.
And what's it? Gifty said he got a problem with languages, isn't it? Learning languages. You know the trick is about language. Don't get me wrong, I'm not fluent in any language. But the trick is about languages is remembering stuff. Remembering what you talk, like little phrases, like de donde eres, amigo. Like you said, that means like where you're from, friend. You know what I mean? Just little phrases like that, and then what you do, you build it up like into a full sentence. You know what I mean? Like, hola, come here, start hermosa. Do you know what I mean? Just put up little sentences like that. You understand what I mean? So like, I just said like, hello, how you doing, beautiful? You understand what I said? Do you know what I mean? And that's how you do it. You remember little things and
you chirps like, on road rods. You chirps
like,
on
road rods. Like when Italian, you see Italian. I'm not gonna say Cal because you're married, yeah. But yeah, right. If it was me now, I was single, and I see an Italian woman, I go, Parlo Italiano. You know what I mean? Do you speak Italian? And then you just rap from there. Chabello and all them sort of things there. Little things you got to remember, you know what I mean? Last thing what I was going to say before you start the time.
Yeah.
Have you seen Fabinho's Scouse accent?
Yes.
Yes.
Bad!
He's a G.
Yeah, he's bad.
Perfect.
Oh, stop it. Now, what I want to get into, you can start the clock now. What I want to get into, yeah? I want to get into this, yeah? You see the World Cup, yeah? It's kind of ruined it for me, yeah? Because you know what it is? There's too much politics involved. You understand what I'm saying? They're bringing too much politics into World Cup. Excuse me, World Cup is supposed to be for enjoyment. You go out there, kick ball, you cheer for your country. Do you know what I mean? And then, you know, hopefully your country can win the World Cup and so on, so on. You know what I mean? But the amount of politics they're bringing into football is like a free-for-all.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, I think at the end of the day, that sort of politics at the day should be left out of football. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah? Because when you look at countries that are supposed to be corrupt, yeah, no country at the end of the day has got a clean record. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. Do you know what I mean? Because if you look back at what the British has done, boy, you look back at what the Americans done. Do you know what I mean? And 2006 World Cup and everything like that. Because you've seen a documentary, you've seen the documentary, the FIFA documentary.
I haven't yet. No, I've got.
Watch it, blood. Watch it, blood. It's a good watch. It's a really good watch. It's really insightful. One of the things at the day, what they talk about, the 2006 World Cup that was held in Germany, yeah, that was shaky. That was supposed to be shaking and for that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, many people at the day saying that the LGBT community are saying that they will look, you know, that you don't respect gay rights and such and such and such and such and such. You know what I mean? All the things like that. And they want to protest, you know what I mean? Because they want to be able to wear their banners and everything like that, right? Number one, yeah, if I know there's a place in the world and everything like that, right? Or even a place in my town where they don't like black people, I ain't going there. I ain't going there. So shouldn't that apply for the LGBT community? If you know they don't like you over there, and you know they don't believe in your lifestyle, why do you want to go over there? Why not stay in your own country where it's accepted in your own country? Then you can watch TV, you can cheer, you can do whatever you want. You're not restricting yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? But to go all the way over to across the world and say to them, well, look, you got to believe in what we believe in. You can't do that because every country's got their different beliefs. Human rights as well. Yeah, this country is not too clever on human rights. Look how much homeless people you got in England. You got food banks at the end of the day in bloody Liverpool and places like that. Well, there's starvation and for that. Come on now, seriously. Who are they trying to kid here and for that? If you do not believe at the end of the day in their in the way they want to live and so forth and that, stay your ass at home. Stay your ass at home and everything that, right? Do not go over there and inflict politics over there because you know what the biggest joke is, yeah? Where's the next World Cup going to be held? Do you know where it's going to be held?
Yes,
America. It's in America. It's in America. I think that America's had a corrupt president at the end of the day. That's under indictment. No, seriously, that's common knowledge. Under indictment and for that.
By the time the World Cup comes around, their president might be Kanye West.
You understand?
Or Trump might be back.
Or Trump might be back, bro.
Right, there you go. You got the human rights. You've got the human rights issue. Look how much things have happened to black people as such in America over the years and even up to today. And from that, isn't that infringement on human rights?
Yeah.
So if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just don't do it and from that. And if you don't like, because you know what is big man is this: when people come to England and think that, right? People are quick to say and think that, well, if you can't come here and show respect to us and everything that, right? And you know, all stuff like that. So they tell you the first thing they tell you, go back to your own country. That's what they tell you, go back to your own country. If you don't respect our laws and you're not going to behave yourself, go back to your own country. That's what they tell you. So you know what you need to do? You need to take your own advice. You know what I mean? Stay in your own country and he could do it in one and that, and stop talking about other people's countries, about their ways and everything that, when your ways and they ain't better. It's no better. It's no better than what you're saying about these people. You're a bunch of all that people like Ian Wright and all them people there. You know what? I lost a lot of respect for them. You know what it is? They're all a bunch of hypocrites. They're hypocrites and everything that. Ian Wright's talking about this rights and that rights infringement and stuff like that, right? What about when he was at QPR and everything that, and his son was getting racially abused? What about that? That happened in England. That happened in England. It didn't happen in Qatar. That happened in England, in London. So don't come and tell me at the day, like, you know what I mean, that your country is so perfect and this country isn't. When Qatar was under British rule till 1970. 1970 and they let go at the Qatar and everything like that. So basically the ways that they've got in Qatar and everything like that was probably imploded by the British anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Bunch of hypocrites, a lot of them. Anyway, my channel. Anyway, my channel. Put my channel in the chat, man. Yes, and for Rods. And for Rods, man, because the thing's getting up there. Got 165 subscribers at the moment, and it's been building up over the watch-alongs and this and that. You understand what I'm saying? And I have to say again, you mans there are doing a brilliant job, a terrific job. This is my Friday night watching, a big man. This is my Friday night watch. Now you got out of penitentiary. Now I'm good. Got penitentiary now, I'm good. Because you look like you was in penitentiary for cheating. I look on Carl and say, "Yo, who lock up Carl now, better? Who lock up Carl now?" You know what I mean? I thought I had to come and bring you some like a file or something like that to get out and thing. You know those ones. You know what I mean? But here, what, big man? From the art, big man. I think that right. Keep up the good work. Because like this is one of the platforms that they, apart from mine, I can have my say on certain things and things like that, right? Do you know what I mean? And I just think, all joking aside, without sort of like offending anybody, I just think in the day, this World Cup has been ruined by politics and a lot of hypocritical people and things like that. Whether you agree with me or not, I don't know, but that's what I feel and things like that. No, but Bregin, keep up the good work, man. You're doing some good work over here and everything like that. And long way at last. I want you to get to 100,000 subscribers, 200, 300, 5,000. The most, I want you to get to 1 million because your platform's up there, my friend. You know what I mean? And you know what? Thank you, Adine, for giving me a good show. Thank you for giving me a good show and giving everybody a good show and everything that. Keep up the good work. And big up brother Matt. You know what I mean? Because I miss his laugh tonight. You know what I mean? I miss his laugh tonight.
We all do,
big up brother Matt and everything like that. And guys, bless up yourself and enough blessings. I'll see you soon. Yeah,
always, yeah, man. Big up, bro. Big up.
Bless up. Big
up. Bless up. Guys, the link is in the chat. Go subscribe to Rods, man. Go and get that done now, people.
Big up, Rods, man. Can I just say one thing on this whole World Cup thing?
Yeah, go to
the whole LGBTQ stuff and all that. I can understand where they're coming from. I agree with the Rods on the hypocrisy and all that. If we're so well with it in this country, why haven't any of the players come out who are gay, who are bisexual?
That's a good point.
Why have none of these players come out? Because there are players out there.
Because they know they'll get ridiculed, isn't it?
All right, then. So are we much better here in this country?
Nah, it's real, bro.
Or do we just cover it over better? Why has not one player come out as gay? When we all know probability is there are going to be gay and bisexual footballers. So why are they fearful of coming out in this country?
Bro, I think the thing for me that I dislike the most, though, bro, and I'm gonna be completely honest and transparent with you, is the Islamophobia. Like, if I'm being completely honest with you, like, I'm not Muslim, but I watch it just happen so casually, bro. And obviously, as a God-fearing man, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've always said, religion is a bowl of noodles. Yeah? And it doesn't matter whether you get a fork, chopsticks, a spork, use your hand. I don't care what it is. We're all eating the same bowl of noodles, but we're just eating it differently. We all believe in a higher power. We all believe in God, and everything crosses over anyway at some way, shape, or form. Yeah. So when a man has a belief and he has his religion, if you disrespect it, it's the biggest disrespect you can give ever. Like I just don't really care what anybody says. When people talk down on religion, I cannot take it, bro.
It really pees me off,
Bro. I cannot take it. And what you are doing is you're trying to tell people to go against their religious beliefs. Now, I'm all for everybody being allowed to be who they are. Same time, yeah? Like, I get that. But you cannot tell people with religious beliefs what they should do, how they should do it, what they should change. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, bro. It just doesn't. So I don't like the disrespect to the faith that they have. That's what my problem is with the whole thing. So, but again, we could be talking about it all day till we're blue in the face. It ain't gonna change. People are ignorant.
I'll tell you how I see religion, Drift. Look, I'm a Christian, but bro, I've got Muslim friends in my life, bro, who I'd die for, bro, because they're just beautiful people and they've done so much for me. Bro, how many friends have you got? Arsenal fans, Man United fans, Chelsea fans?
The majority, bro.
That you love with all your heart, right?
Yeah. The majority.
You don't agree with the club they support, though, do you?
No. I even pray for their club's downfall.
Obviously, I don't pray for the downfall of Islam.
What? Man United and Arsenal and Chelsea?
Of course, yes.
Bun them, bro. I don't really care what happens,
look,
bro.
I'm a Christian, so in theory, I don't fully agree with someone who's Muslim, and they don't fully agree with my religious beliefs.
Yeah.
But do you think that's going to stop me having that love and respect for them, though? We just disagree on something. We agree on some stuff, but we disagree on some stuff. You're telling me we can't live together in harmony? All right, it's getting ridiculous, man. It's getting to a point now where if you're religious, it's actually a problem rather than being looked at as something that should be a good thing, in my opinion. If you're religious, in my opinion, you're trying to live your life by a certain code. You're trying to live by certain morals. Like there's stuff I do that I would never speak about on stream that I believe I do because I'm religious. I would never speak about them on stream because I don't think there's stuff that I don't want to highlight those things. I do those things not to be highlighted because I believe the Bible teaches you to do stuff and not boast about it. But if religious people, religion at its core is trying to help and better other people as well as yourself and the people around you, like this whole belittling religion and all, it's got to stop, man. It's got to stop on so many levels.
It's a joke, bro. I've been in a restaurant and I've looked up and seen people looking at me weird because I got my eyes closed at the table. You know what I'm doing, bro? I'm saying my grace, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm saying my grace, bro. I'm giving thanks for the fact I'm about to be able to eat this meal and the fact that I'm able to eat this meal. People are looking at me weird, bro. I don't care. Bro, I don't care.
Stevie and Robbie say their grace before they eat. Stevie and Robbie are 1 and 3, bro.
There it goes, bro.
They have
like
to say
it's just like it is what it is. Look at me weird all you want. Bro, I've stopped in the middle of the street and closed my eyes before, bro, because I'm about to eat a sandwich while I'm walking. I'm about to eat my lunch, bro. I have to give thanks for this sandwich, but I'm not just going to get that unboxed. I know it's a privilege for me to be able to eat this food. You know how many people can't eat, bro?
Yeah.
Look at me weird all you want, bro. It is what it is, bro. Talk about me. I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say thanks for this food I'm about to eat. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Like, you can't disrespect faith, religion, whatever it is, bro. You just can't, bro. And that's the part that I don't like, is the disrespect of the faith. You know what I mean? I mean the people as well, but it's the lack of respect for the faith. That's the thing that bothers me massively, man. Everybody's allowed to be who they want to be, but you cannot tell somebody who has a faith and a belief to change their belief because you are telling them that they must change their belief. Yeah. Like, just have respect, man. Have respect.
Right. Let's get our debutant on. He was given a nice introduction by John. LVFC TV Baz. Welcome to the show, brother. You're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
You're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
That's not a good start, is it?
There you go. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the channel, man.
Big up, man. Thank you, guys. I've been watching you guys for the longest time. Do you know what I mean? But just on that, you know, in the background, not really saying much, listening to everyone spitting facts and the stuff. But man, I feel a bit starstruck today. I ain't gonna lie. Seriously. But you know, I've just come out of the Kop-ish Academy and started my little my YouTube channel.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
nice. Yeah. Obviously not now, but when you're finished, let us know, man. We'll put that in the link, man. So everyone
yeah,
can
no,
come and support,
absolutely.
man.
But it's just LVFC TV anyway. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm quite new to all this kind of stuff. But yeah. Do you know what? It's crazy, right? Because the last few, you know, guys like Anfield Rods, you know what I mean? I was actually going to talk about that, to be fair, but you know what? He's just done it. So it's kind of thrown me, you know what I mean? So now I've got to figure out something. And John, honestly, I love that kit. I ain't going to lie. I mean, I supported Liverpool because of John Barnes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and
bro. That was when he started to orchestrate in midfield as opposed to the wing thing. You know what I mean?
Again, remember the goal against Southampton?
Oh, mate, and bros, the goal against, was it Blackburn or the kick thing? Oh, come on, pure filth.
Johnny Barnes, man. Johnny Barnes. The younger generation don't know about Johnny Barnes, you know.
No, man.
They don't know about Johnny Barnes. Well, hopefully they do if they're Liverpool fans, but a lot of people don't know about Johnny, man.
Yeah. So I suggest, man, some of you guys that don't, epic players, go on YouTube, man. Just watch them. Those were players, man. Not that I'm saying the players now aren't, but those players then, they played for the crest. You get me? They weren't playing for wages and stuff like that. So it's a different game now. But
facts.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to shout out, obviously, Glasgow Reds, Glasgow Reds chat. You know, brilliant guy. But yeah, you guys draw inspiration to us, like newbies and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So thank you so much. But I've got a few questions, just briefly.
Yeah, go for it, brother.
Right. First of all, I'll just touch on the World Cup thing on a different thing now, because obviously it was that. Yeah, I mean, I don't see Southgate as the one, you know. I don't see Southgate as the one. Tactically, we're going to get hurt. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much similar to what Drifty. My personality is similar to you, to be fair. I mean, you know, even with like, you know, the takeovers and stuff like that, I do appreciate you, like Callum. You're excited and it's brilliant. You know what I mean? Until I see something, you know what I mean? You know, seeing is believing. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't get too excited. But yeah, isn't the one. I think we're going to get hurt, man, if we do progress. I'm pretty sure we will beat Wales, but they make it difficult for themselves, don't they? England, to be fair. You know, USA are a brilliant team. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, we should have beaten them. And then, you know, Wales is a grudge match. So anything can happen. I know they have to score 4 or 5 goals to get through, but
I was going to say it is very difficult for England to go out because the goal difference means it's got to be a 4-goal swing. I can't imagine Wales beating Liverpool. Can't imagine.
I can't imagine that either.
I just got Liverpool on the brain, but I can't imagine Wales beating England 4-0. Like, that would be outrageous if England lost 4-0 to Wales. No disrespect, but that would be outrageous. But you never know, innit? It's a World Cup.
It's football, yeah. That's one thing. I mean, what do you guys think on Southgate? The other one is I'll bring it back to Liverpool. I'm just thinking off the top of my head now. So obviously with these 2 guys that are, I think one has left already, or one is leaving at the end of the season. I think it's Ian Graham, is it? The guy who does the analytic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this thing I kind of like. I'm a pretty old school when it comes to the football and stuff like that. I think he's the guy that, you know, literally checks on players' datas and then we sign them based on that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I'm thinking without him, potentially is a better thing, because the old-fashioned ways of picking players, we've missed out on a lot of players through, you know, that have gone through the nets. Do you know what I mean? And that worries me. You know what I mean? Just basing it on that, you know, if you get another manager, for example, do you know what I mean? That isn't about that, you know, because we've got our identity. We play a Klopp way. But if Klopp does leave, at some point, we still got this guy in, well, we're going to sack him. You know what I mean? I think it's best to just have the old school ways. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, with Julian Ward. So basically, just quickly on that, just touch on it. What do you guys actually think? You know, is it better or is it not? Is it better to have Klopp dealing with the transfers now? Will we see a different Klopp where we can actually judge him if he's good with money or not? You know, whatever. And this one is for you, Drifty, man. FFP. I mean, obviously, I'm going to ask you, what does it stand for again? But say it with chest when I come off, bro. Say it with chest. You know what I mean,
I will do, bro. I mean, I might as well just say it here, bro. It's fully fuck Pep.
Yeah, with it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, fully fuck Pep. And not Linda's. Guardiola.
Yeah, honestly, big up, guys. Thank you so much for having me on. And just a quick shout out to John Glasgow. You know what I mean? He's helped me out. I mean, I've known him from you guys, you know what I mean? And Anfield Rods and Ensman TV. If anyone don't know, they need to check him out, bro. I mean, he does a lot of good stuff on his show.
I think he's in the chat as well today still. I'm sure he's in the chat, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, Zubiri's epic. Check his channel out with everything that he's doing with Ensman, the tactical side of things, you know what I mean? It's epic. And yeah, please come on my channel, which is LVFC TV. I don't know how to bring things up, but if you guys
channel's in the link now.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And just show some love, you know what I mean? And it's all good, man. But bless up, guys, man. Hope everything is well. And shout out to Matt as well, man. What is he celebrating? Thanksgiving, bruv, or something.
We'll pass on the love, man. Big ups. You know, I appreciate the patience as well, but you've been in the back for a long time as well.
No, not a problem. Not a problem. Thank you for having me, man. I feel good now.
Yeah, big up yourself, bro. See you soon, man. Big up,
G. Thank you, man. You guys check out my channel as well, innit?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%,
brilliant,
man.
Brilliant.
Big up yourself, bro.
Take care, bro. All right, in a
bit. Big up, Baz, man. I can't lie, man. You guys make us so happy, and we're humbled by the support and the kind words you give us. But to be honest, at the same time, without you guys, there would be no us as well. So
yeah,
it goes both ways. Respect is a two-way street. So,
and that's what I always say to people. I know it sounds hella cheesy, but it's very humbling when you hear people saying kind words and appreciation for what you're doing and stuff. Like even after the Hendo stuff, so many people were like, you know, saying we deserve it and stuff. It's very humbling. I like to live in a world where I get rid of the negativity, pack that to one side, and only concentrate on people who got positive things to say. Do you know what I mean? And there's been a lot of positives. So when I see things like that, man, that is, you know what I mean? It's really cool, man.
Yeah, on that as well. I'm working on that as well because I'm getting into the habit of giving negative people more energy or sometimes similar energy to those who are positive. That I'm working on.
But I say it to you all the time, Carl. I say it to you all the time, but block that out, bro. Block that out, man. You know what I mean? Don't let that negativity bring you down, man.
I'd rather speak to someone who's respectful and loving of what we do than some wally who just comes on there to start trouble. Do you know what I mean? So bless up to you all. Right, get through these supers. Oh no, in fact, we'll do the questions first. Southgate.
Yeah.
Do you think he's the one? And if not, who do you potentially think could be for England?
I think I like Southgate more than everybody else.
Okay.
I don't think
because you've got nostalgia towards him as a player.
Do you know what? I just think he's slightly disrespected based on how well he's done for us. Like, don't get me wrong, I think he's very pragmatic and boring in that respect. And I think he's like, but he was a defender as a player. Sometimes I think you can't help but be like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, if you're a defender as a player, you're used to protecting rather than attacking. Do you know what I'm saying?
As a person, I really like Southgate, the person.
Yeah. He's a good guy. He is.
As a person, I think he's got a really good heart. I really do. His heart's in the right place.
And he's done a lot for the under-21s that I think people forget about as well.
Yeah. Although I think
he's not brave enough. That's what the problem is. He's not brave enough. I just don't think he's brave enough.
I think Azim's got a shout here. If England want to stick with
Newcastle be vexed, brother.
I know, but if they want to stick with an English manager, I think Eddie Howe is the way to go, man.
Eddie Howe's a top manager.
I'll tell you what, Eddie Howe has really put the cat amongst the pigeons and gone, yeah, you lot are judging me at Bournemouth. Now you're judging me when I've got more quality around what you're saying now. Not many people can really talk to Eddie Howe right now, you know.
No, that's facts, bro.
Like, we saw glimpses at Bournemouth, but obviously, again, it's only so far you can take something before it goes the other way. I think everyone, including myself, saw him as a little stopgap with Newcastle. He could take that club to new heights.
Yeah, I think we should all apologize for thinking that.
I do. I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah, no, me too.
Wrong.
Hey, no, big up Newcastle for actually seeing a little diamond in the rough as well, because they could have gone and got Mourinho or anybody like that, but they went, nah, let's go and get a player that.
Graham.
What, as England manager?
You know what I'm like. I got a soft spot for Graham still.
Do you know the only thing that worries me though about Potter if he was England manager? I don't know if he'd have enough time with the players to implement the system that he's got a very specific system that I think we're looking at Chelsea now and realizing takes quite a lot of time to actually get used to. Yeah. International football, you barely see the players, you barely get to train with the players. Maybe Potter would be he would find it a bit difficult to implement his system.
On Graham Potter to speak about his old club. By the way, new owners, whoever you might be, if you need some scouts, I beg you go and get Brighton scouts, please. Because I don't know who their scouts
but they've all gone Chelsea, haven't they?
Have they? We'll take them from Chelsea then. I don't care where you get them from. But the way these lot just keep on finding gems is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous at this point. Every season,
Brighton have become the new Southampton, innit? Do you remember when Southampton used to be good at that? Just like replacing players.
They might be doing it better than Southampton were doing it.
Oh, I don't know, bro. If you look at some of the players, like
Trossard. But a lot of Southampton was coming through their academy, though, bro.
That's true. Yeah, Bale, Ox, Walcott, they were academy players. Yeah, they were. Yeah. That's true.
But Bissouma, Trossard, Saicedo, Mitoma. The left back, what's the left back who plays for Ecuador?
Well, bruv, they got Cucurella as well, bruv.
Cucurella, brother, what are we doing there?
Yeah, Brighton, yeah.
Brighton are doing up a bit of a madness. Lamptey, I know he came through Chelsea's academy, but they took the punt on him. Lamptey. Brighton are cold, man. They're cold. But I'd be interested to see where that goes. In terms of Baz's other second question, the transition, is he right in the sense of if we are just relying on this because it works so well with Klopp, are we putting ourselves in a corner in regards to the data? Because if someone comes in after Klopp who doesn't want to work like that, then you have to start from scratch, right? So isn't it better to have someone who's maybe a hybrid of data and actually the eye test?
Yeah. I don't believe we can only keep on doing the data thing. It will eventually bite you in the butt.
Ben White, Brighton again. Ben White.
No, but that was technically Leeds, though, right?
They loaned.
Oh no, he went on loan to Leeds, didn't he? Yeah. Oh yeah, shit. No, but was he an academy player, Ben White?
I don't even know, bro. I just remember him going Leeds. Big up KG was telling him about us. And like telling us about him, so and the next thing you know, he's at Brighton, and now he's at Arsenal doing up a bit of a madness.
Yeah, no, Brighton did, but Brighton played brilliant football.
That's facts. They do.
Even without Potter, they're still playing brilliant football. The Zerbi's got them playing ball. I'm not even gonna lie. The results aren't quite matching the performances, but they are performing, man.
That's because they just need a killer striker, innit? Remember, you know they tried to sign Nunes before we did, right? The season before.
Yeah, but Nunes knew God's plan.
God did.
God did. No, you don't think it's joke. God's plan.
No, but on the real though, Brighton tried to secure that before anyone really knew about it.
Yeah, bro. And imagine how much we'd have had to pay if he was at Brighton. We'd have probably had to pay about 130 mil or some stupidness like that.
We wouldn't have got him. Simple as we just wouldn't have got him. All right. Let's help these supers. Eastwood says USA. All
right, shout out to today's sponsor.
Big up to Eastwood.
Shout out to today's sponsor, man. Man like Eastwood in the building.
Ash says soccer is greater than football. I don't know about that. Larko76 says, love me a bit of Schnadenfreud. I don't know what. Do you know who that is? What that is?
Do you want me to Google that word in case?
I'm scared to now that I've said it. I don't.
Look, spell it for me.
SCH.
Yeah.
ADEN.
Yeah.
FRE.
Yeah.
UDE.
Pleasure derived from someone from another person's misfortune.
I'm not gonna lie. I just started reading.
My days.
Oh no, I'm gonna get clipped.
Bro, basically, that's the German word for hater, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, big up, Larko.
Again.
I'm not gonna lie. You know when Google actually says it for you, you lot couldn't hear it, but I can hear it in my ear, bro.
Eastwood says, appreciate the chance to sponsor today's show. Unfortunately, I'm not able to call in, but I will be ready next week. Big up yourself as always.
Big up Eastwood, man.
Thank
Big up yourself.
LFC R786 says, I'm positive. Imagine Freund and Mad Funds. It's a shout as well. Edwards doesn't come back. That's a shout. Mr. Dare I say it, Drifty says Cancelo defending for Portugal's second goal conceded. No comments.
Look at it. Look at the
Allow
Canelo
me,
shade.
allow me. I made
Look at the Canelo shade, Cal. What the?
Do you see how quickly I tried to speed past it?
I'll miss a beat, bro. The shade.
Drifty heard that. I was like, what do you say, big man? What was that? Say that again, big man. But brother, I've stopped speaking about Cancelo because it don't make the news.
And the thing is, what a footballer. Like, I have no problem with people not talking about the fact that he's not that good defensively, but give the same level of consistency for Trent. That's all I ask. Cancelo as a footballer is sensational, but he is worse than Trent as a defender. But nobody says anything, bro, because there's no agenda. There's no agenda, bro. It is what it is, bro.
It's ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Liverpool 12th man says, Miss Link, y'all didn't see my kit. We're gonna next week, 12th man. Even if you don't wear it next week, just hold it up or camera or bring it on camera. It says all up Kopish, big ups to the best LFC channel. Bless up to you as always, bro. Bless up, man. Matt's hairline, #free Callum. I'm free. I bust case. You lot rattling up the troops and made enough noise on the platform. I'm free. Chris says, I'm with Drift on the favorite player thing. It's a feeling. That's how I was and still am with Sadio. I hear it.
I knew I liked Chris.
Jamrock, big up Jamrock, man. I know Jamrock's working hard to broker this deal between Liverpool and the new sellers and new owners. So big up Jamrock.
Let us know nice and early, bro. We need to be in the know, bro. We need to be ahead of the curve.
We've got to break the exclusive, bro.
You know what I mean? Exclusive.
Jamrock says World Cup is identified early and some realize, some don't. Yeah, it's true. I agree with that. Ash said, I said to you, Cal, week before Pereira was dragging Izzy to the shadow realm, and you said no way. I screenshot you in Tanner's face and sent it to you on Twitter. Yeah, it was rough. I don't even know. I'll see if I can find it and send it to you, Drift, but it was rough, man. The moment I saw it.
Oh, I've seen your face.
Oh.
I'm not bad man in. I'm not gonna rub it in, but I've seen.
We say you just saw it was like, I'm gonna.
What was that super chat we had earlier? The was it Shining for that? Pleasure derived from someone else's misfortune. That was what I felt watching it, bro.
It was rough, bro.
That's how you felt when Izzy beat up my guy in it. So
yeah. Yeah, Pablo. Yeah. Tag Izzy tag Drifty in the reaction, please, bro. It was psycho. Teke says I'm with Drift. I went to war for Mane. Big up yourself, Teke. I ain't seen you in a while, Teke. Hope you're well.
Yeah, Mane's my guy. I know everybody thinks it's a bit wild based on the fact that Gerrard and all the other legends, but I think Mane might be my favorite Liverpool player of all time.
Bro.
I actually think Sadio Mane might be my favorite Liverpool player of all time.
Bro.
That's my guy, man. You lot don't understand. I think I dealt with him leaving very well. You lot don't know what I was feeling. You lot have no idea what I went through with that.
I didn't deal with Gerrard leaving well. I'm not going to lie to you.
It was a lot easier to accept at his age, though, right?
No.
I think that was the reason why I was all right with it, as in, like, I didn't want him to go, but at his age, it was the inevitable end.
I've held a lot of resentment towards Brendan Rodgers.
I know you have. I know you have. We've had a lot of conversations.
And you know why it hurts me even more? If I'm not mistaken, Gerrard would have played with under Klopp. Even though it would have been in his twilight years, Klopp would have got something out of Gerrard, bro. Look what he's doing with Millie. Klopp would have got something out of Gerrard, bro.
Gerrard would have probably extended his playing career if he was under Klopp.
Oh,
I don't know. The intensity might have been
a
bit
much.
But
he wouldn't be playing every game. Klopp would manage that.
The intensity might have been a bit much.
We say that, though, but look at Milner.
No, but I think the way Gerrard played the game, he exerted so much energy. I don't think he had it left in him at 36 to be able to do what Milner's
He
still
wasn't
doing.
36 when he left.
No, but that's how old he would have been when Klopp came.
I think it would have been 34, 35.
No, it was 34 when he left, bro.
Either way, he still had more in the tank.
Carl's like, no, I'm not having it, bro. I'm not having it. Because you got to be honest. If you look at Gerrard's last year under Brendan at 34, like you were starting to really see the legs were gone. Because I'm so used to Gerrard just being the all-action player. And you did notice a little bit the legs were gone. Just
Brendan's
a little
tactics,
bit, bro.
It's Brendan's tactics.
I know you don't like Brendan. I'll leave you.
Brendan's tactics, bro. Brendan's tactics did this in. Mr. Darcy says, send a video to Kopish on Insta. Could you play it? We'll have to vet it first, bro, just to be on the safe side.
Make sure, manage.
That's not you, is it, Matt? We'll have to vet it first. So basically, it's little things like music and stuff like that that you guys might not consider, but we can get in a lot of trouble for it. So
yeah,
just got to vet it before we play it. Chris says, Cal, go. You having another kid? No, I'm not having another kid.
And you know, that one come through after you said about your mom's dream, bro.
Yeah. I know.
Chris said that through. Yeah.
No, I'm definitely not having
that guap, bro.
Lewis says, does Mo sit at the same table with Aguero and Rooney?
100%.
Yeah, he has to.
100%.
I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking if I'm obviously I want to say yes straight away, but I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm overlooking potentially. But I think he does.
100%. He holds the record at the moment for
goals in
the season. Like 100%.
Scoring on the first opening game of a season for 5 seasons and he's certified, man.
Mo Salah's going to be one of those players that when he leaves Liverpool,
that's when
we look back. Everybody's going to go, fucking hell. We had Mo Salah in it. Everybody is going to. And the people who hate on him are the people who still just remember that one bad season he had at Chelsea when he was about 20 years old.
And Mourinho did him dirty. Mourinho signed him so he couldn't.
Yeah, and they mismanaged him. And do you know what's really, really annoying, bro? Nobody holds De Bruyne to the same standard they hold Salah to in terms of Chelsea career. Because Salah had a better Chelsea career than De Bruyne did. But nobody holds De Bruyne to the standard of the Chelsea. But with Mo, they all do it. Everybody just talks shit about that one season.
There's a common theme. Like Trent, Salah, all these players. Who do they play for?
There you go, bro.
Oh, that's right.
It's called Haterade, bro.
Yeah. Horrible drink, it sounds like as well. Jamrock says, I heard Gakpo is playing decent. Is that true? He had a great finish tonight. His finish today was brilliant. Again, I'm still not really sold on him. He's having a good tournament. I'm just not sold on him. But his finish today, brilliant.
What I take from Gakpo, Cal, is if Klopp was managing him.
You think so, yeah? But do we not say that about 9 out of 10 players, though, with Klopp?
Exactly. So if you look good without Klopp, imagine what you'd look like with Klopp.
True. Ash says, question for Cal. How many teams does Foden not get in this World Cup? Drifty, how many teams would Trent not start for in this World Cup? Crazy, huh?
Not many, bro.
Yeah, I think Foden doesn't start for Brazil.
You think so?
No, I don't think he would.
You could arguably say Foden is as good as, if not better than Paqueta, and Paqueta starts for Brazil.
Did Paqueta didn't start yesterday, did he?
Yeah.
But he started.
And again, Paqueta's a good player, but you could argue Foden's better.
I mean, I do think Foden is better than Paqueta, but Paqueta was playing slightly deeper than Foden plays, though, right?
But Foden could play in the free midfield, I think.
Yeah, I agree. You know, maybe Foden does start for Brazil. Does he start for France? Possibly. He starts for Spain.
Oh, no. What, over Gavi and Pedri?
I'm not. He wouldn't start in midfield. He could start in their front three.
All right, he's a better player than Dani Olmo, but Dani Olmo is very good. He's very good, bro. Ferran Torres plays false 9, and he can't. I'd play Torres over Foden in false 9.
No, he wasn't playing false 9. That was Asensio. Asensio was playing false 9.
No, it was Olmo, wasn't it?
No, they were just. It was Asensio, but they were just switching.
It was fluid. Yeah, for real, it was just fluid.
I think Foden starts in that front three. Someone's got to sit on the bench for him.
I don't know, you know. I think before the injury, Asensio had a bigger ceiling than Foden.
Yeah, I agree. But the injury's caught up with him, though, innit? I think he starts for Argentina.
Probably.
Foden's cold, man. And Trent, for me, starts for everyone. The only team you'd argue he doesn't start for is maybe
England.
Morocco with Hakimi. Morocco with Hakimi, because depends on what you want there. Big up to Beige and Barnes. As
man,
always.
like Beige. We missed him today still.
Beige and Barnes. Big up, fellas. That Canada team press looked like Liverpool of old. Belgium got lucky. I feel they can beat Croatia, to be honest. Canada looked. They were machines. They just can't finish.
I felt so bad for Davies missing the penalty as well, man.
I did and I didn't. I did because obviously you never want to see a player go through that unless it's a player playing against your team. But Jonathan David should have taken that penalty.
They did the whole thing of give your best player the penalty, didn't they? It was a poor penalty as well. I can't lie.
There's a reason why you got penalty takers, bro. With all due respect. Milner's not talking to Bobby when it comes to technique and all these things and other players. But you put Milner in front of a penalty, you put Bobby in front of a penalty. Who you put in your house on, bro?
Bob, I don't know if there's many players I've ever seen in my life that are better than Milner at a penalty. If I'm being completely honest with you, bro.
That's what
He's one of the best penalty takers I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Bruv, Danny Murphy. Bruv, no one can tell me Danny Murphy can talk to Gerrard on any level about anything football-wise.
But free kicks?
You see penalties?
But no, free kick. Hey, Danny Murphy was a free kick. Bad boy, bro.
But penalties, though, when it comes to penalties, bro, Danny didn't miss.
I think Gerrard and Danny were probably about the same in terms of what I've seen if they're consistent. Because Gerrard was pretty consistent with penalties.
No, as Gerrard got older, he was. Danny was doing this from early.
Yeah. I hear you.
Danny was cold as a penalty taker.
Yeah. I hear you.
Been in it. Just bins. But again, it's what happens.
I'm never gonna lie. Silvano's asked. I'm gonna be real with you, Cal. Champions League 90th minute, we win a penalty. Who's taking it? And Gerrard and Milner both play for Liverpool. Bro, I'm giving it to Milner. I can't lie, bro. 90th minute, Champions League is 0-0. Bro, I'm giving that penalty to Milner, you know, bro. And that's not me saying I don't think Gerrard could score it. Bro, I'm giving that penalty to Milner, bro. He is ice cold.
No, I hear you. Shall I be honest with you? I would give it to Gerrard. But if you
but that's being biased though, right?
No, shall I tell you what it is? I've seen Gerrard take, I've seen Milner do it as well with Leicester, but I've seen Gerrard take big penalties in last minutes of games and slot it. But I've also seen Milner do it as well. So
bro, it's got to be Milner, bro.
Either one I'm happy with, innit? Either one I'm happy with. But
yeah. I ain't got a problem
like,
with who takes it.
I can't sit here and argue and debate with you and be like, nah, it's got to be Gerrard. Like, I get it, bro. Like, Milner's that guy on the penalty spot.
Bro, let me just tell you something. Van Dijk was asked the question by Gary Neville, your life depends on it. Who takes the penalty to save your life? And Van Dijk, who watches him do it week in, week out, said Milner. Van Dijk's played with every ball around the world, and Van Dijk said Milner. If it's the penalty to save my life, James Milner's take. But James Milner's penalty taking is just
I gotta go Milner then. I gotta go Milner then.
It's every game we've won, every shootout we've won, Milner's the first one who steps up and sets the pace.
Yeah, he does.
He's a mazza, bro.
Harman as well. Harman used to do that for Liverpool.
Yeah. Diddy was different. Man's probably got a broken foot, bro.
Gary McAllister, bro.
Yeah. McAllister was the one.
Alex,
I'm taking Milner over Neymar for a penalty.
Oh yeah, same.
100%, bro. Like Neymar's my guy, but I'm taking Milner over Neymar for a penalty.
Yeah,
100%.
Milner has missed penalties for Liverpool. I think he's missed 2 as a Liverpool player.
But he's taken 59.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
So it's like, there was like, we don't even count about those 2.
The only penalty taker I'd take non-Liverpool in my lifetime is Matt Letizia.
Oh, Del Piero.
Matt Letizia. Matt, bruv. Matt missed 1 penalty.
Over Del Piero and Alan Shearer. But Del Piero used to put them in the top corner every time, bro.
Matt Letizia, bro.
No, Letizia is a bad boy. But Letizia used to go bottom corner sometimes. Del Piero used to go top corner, Cal. Where's the only place a goalkeeper can't save a penalty?
Yeah.
Scientifically, it's top corner, bro. Like, he can't actually get to the top corner. It's like a scientific fact, bro.
I'm still taking Matt, bro.
Oh,
problem.
Yassin. Balotelli. Has Balotelli ever even missed a penalty?
Yes, he has. He's missed a penalty against. And do you know who
in
saved
his whole career, bro?
Do you know who saved it? Pepe Reina.
Well, there you go. Then Pepe Reina was an absolute legend, bro.
Pepe saved it.
Balotelli. You know what? That's a shout. What?
Mihailovic.
Ali. No, Hargreaves. Hargreaves was a very good penalty taker.
Kane's a good penalty taker as well.
No, Kane is. Kane missed the Anfield though, is what it is.
Yeah, that's because he was trying to be smart. When he just runs up to it and says, "You ain't saving this," no one's really saving the Kane penalty.
No, Hargreaves was bad. No, we're sleeping on Shearer though. Shearer used to slap them penalties.
Yeah, no, he did. Not Risa, Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, but he missed when it made Arsenal win the league though.
Oh yeah, kept them undefeated, innit?
Did. Kind of idiot business is that?
Yaya's another one. Zidane.
Zidane threw up and still scored a penalty. That's mad.
Yeah, that was mad.
That was when we knew he was human. We used to think Zidane wasn't human, and when we saw him get so nervous he threw up, it was like, right, he's a human. All right, cool.
Yeah, I don't think he was actually nervous. I think he was actually carrying a bug of some sort.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah.
I thought he had the what do they call it again?
The nervous
bubble guts.
Yeah, he just apparently had a bug that day, chucked up and said, "All right, I'll stick it away and then grab a drink later."
That's even better then, bro.
That was something else, man. Chris says, "I feel your pain, Drift. My dad is Guyanese and mum's and is Dominican. Superstitions galore. The closed door stuff before sleeping is fat. Like, bruv, it's mad. Like, even if I go around to my mum's and I leave my mum's late, and like I lock up and she's like, "Oh, the door shut." I'm like, "Yes, mum." I check them again. I was like, "Oh, mum, let me just go home, man." We go home.
That's a beautiful combination as well, Guyanese and Dominican.
Yeah, that is.
Big up yourself, bro.
Food must have been good in that house growing up, bro. Jeez. Yo, what's good says
their luxurious hair, bro. Different.
Yeah, true.
Different.
Yo, what's good says, did you guys see the news from Florian Plettenberg? Apparently, we're prioritizing 2 South American players and Bellingham, of course.
Well, maybe Gomez is coming then.
João Gomez, maybe Saicedo as well. Could be the other one.
Hey.
All right, big up John Conway, big up Cow and Drift and Matt. How are you? Sorry, never called. I'm very shy. John, you take your time, bro. But I'm just speaking for me here. I would love to have you on a calling show because you've been rocking with us for a long time. But don't feel like you're under any pressure to. But I would love to speak to you one day.
Not at all. Hey, John is an absolute Kopish legend.
Yeah, fully.
Facts. Big up yourself, bro.
Messi says, "Is Matt celebrating?" Even big up, Matt. Anfield Rod says, "Mope, he's at Everton now, bro. He's at Everton. I don't know why he did that."
I don't know about Mope. I'm iffy on whether he's a good player or not.
Nah, he's not. He's basic. He's just a wind-up merchant. But he should never have gone to Everton. He should have stayed himself at Brighton.
Big up Sammy in the chat. Big up yourself, bro. Me and Sammy have been doing hella World Cup chopping up. It's yeah. Big up Sammy.
Snake Eye says, "Yo, working, but I'll never miss a show. Keep up the good work, guys." Big up yourself, Snake Eye.
Big up.
Hope you're not working too much longer as well, man. Maestro says, "Hello, lads. Hope you're both well. Just wanted to say thank you as a Muslim for what you said today and recently about it being trendy to disrespect religion. It means a lot to come across some good people. But bless you, bro. Bless you, man.
Yeah, bless you, man. Big up, bro.
Yeah,
big up.
Just saying how we feel, though. To be honest, man, not even doing it for the likes or anything. Just this is how we feel.
Don't pay any attention to the haters, man.
Yeah, for real." Liverpool 12th man says, "Top 5 EPL midfielders of all time." Oh, jeez, that might have to be a show.
Milner's in there.
Okay.
20 years this brother's been bossing the Premier League, Cal. Won every trophy available.
Okay, Drift.
Milner is in there. I don't care what no one says. Because that's got to be a lot. That's got to be more than just talent. That's got to be about longevity, legacy. It's got to be about so much more than just talent.
Drift, I love you. I love you like my brother, bro.
Who has bossed the Premier League for 20 years?
If he's not top 5, but we can't be. Such a Jamaican, bro. Such a Jamaican response, bro. My God, man, my God. I mean, Drifty can't be top 5, bro. Look at the screen, bro. Also, Milner, Flacco, or Mo on the penalty kick. For me, I'm going Milner.
I'm going Milner.
Sorry, just off the top of my head, Drift. Gerrard, Scholes, Vieira, Kevin De Bruyne, Yaya Toure.
No, they didn't do it. They didn't do it for 20 years.
I don't care how long they did it for, bro.
They didn't do it for 20 years.
Kante.
Gerrard, they didn't do it. No, I'll give you Kante. I'll give you Kante and I'll give you Gerrard. The others didn't do it for long enough. Not to be over Milner.
You're not giving me Keane and Patrick Vieira.
I might give you Keane. I'm not giving you Vieira. Vieira was at Arsenal for 8 years. I'm not giving you Vieira. Not over 20 years. Milner has been in the.
Are you giving me Scholes?
I'll give you Scholes, Kante, Gerrard, and Keane. Milner's 5th.
Over De Bruyne?
Yes.
Gareth Barry did it for 20 years.
20. Gareth Barry can't talk to Milner.
No, he can't.
But he can't talk to Milner. But Milner won everything, and he was a part of everything.
Lampard.
We'll have this conversation afterwards.
Lampard.
We'll have this conversation on another day.
Does he get ahead of Lampard?
We'll have this conversation on another day.
We'll have to do it.
It's too late. It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. It's too late. And
Alex
a lot of those players didn't do it for other clubs. Milner's done it for different clubs. We'll have this conversation another day.
Alex George says, big up Alex George as well. 25-yard free kick to save your life. Who's taking it?
Beckham.
Janino.
Beckham.
Janino. It's got to be Janino for me, bro. The guy was like a penalty for him, bro.
Beckham.
There it is. Liverpool 12th man said, Drifty about to take off his shirt and start spitting.
Hey, Cal knows how to hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie.
Is this a shout? Because I think it is.
It is. It actually is. Hey, it is actually. That's a shout.
Ward Prowse is a shout. Big up
That's
Sibatha.
a shout. I'm still going Beckham, but Ward Prowse is a shout though.
Yeah, Janino for me though. Janino.
They say the ones you're closest to are the ones who know how to hurt your feelings the most, and it. Shout out, Cal.
Yeah. Mr. Sinclair says, AKA all I want for Christmas is fresh money. Don't care who the owners are, as long as I don't hear the word self-sustainability, but availability. Facts.
Yeah. I don't want to hear none of that self-sustainable and all that crap. Yeah, we're sick of that.
Troy M says, Team Kop-ish sent you something to the Gmail. Check out when you have a chance. We will definitely do that, brother.
We'll do, big up.
Jamrock says, top 25, 50 or 100 most expensive players, flop success. Yes, we'll do that one as well.
Hey, that will take a lot of research, bro.
Yeah, we owe you that one.
Top 100 flops. My days.
We might have to keep that to 25, Jamrock, bro. But
bro.
We owe you that show, actually, Jamrock. So we'll get that sorted.
We need to bring Jamrock in on one of those member shows as well, for real.
Yeah, it wasn't was it rappers? I think we're going to do rappers or musicians for Jamrock.
Yes. Bayesian's got to come in and do the basketball thing with Matt as well. We still got to get that.
I'll mediate that one, but obviously I can't really add anything.
We still got to bring in Rams on is Ali the best ever player Liverpool bought in the club era?
That's a shout as well.
Could Ali be one of my favorite Liverpool players as well?
Alisson, Matip, and Salah run Firmino very close for being my favorite player. Very close.
Ali's just that guy, man.
He is that guy, bro.
Different.
Fully that guy. People, we are going to wrap up there. You guys have always, as always, shall I say, have been sensational, phenomenal. Blessed to do this stream with you guys. If you haven't already, please do smash the like button. Subscribe also if you're new to the channel and you haven't already. And please do share this channel with your friends and family. We're on the road to 30K. A massive shout out once again to Eastwood Henderson, who sponsored this show. Bless you. Much appreciated.
Big up, bro.
And yeah, keep an eye out for our World Cup recap show as well. You'll see that until the World Cup finishes. So make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, people, keep the suggestions coming. Drift, anything you want to say to the people?
Just big up everyone, man. Each and every time. Big up for rocking with us on a Friday again. I know, obviously, during the World Cup. And you know what? Big up again for everyone who rocks with us on a Friday, just generally speaking, because Friday is one of those days that a lot of people like to go raving and do other stuff. But you lot rock with us, man. So big up yourselves each and every time.
Pricegonggoal.com. Big up yourself.
Oh, okay. They've already done it. Okay. Yeah, that'll make it a lot easier. Yeah, I thought we'd have to go through and actually figure it out. That would be a mazza.
Big up Jamrock, man. You're a star.
Hey, Jamrock, let us know when that takeover is happening, bro.
Yeah, man. We need exclusive.
We need that exclusive, bro.
But no, bless up to everyone. Till we see you next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. We are Kopish and we are out, people. Take care.
Peace.